I will never start with him again.
Please, never. I beg. All right, we should be streaming on Twitch and YouTube now, so we should be back there. All right, let me move the mic away a little bit. There we go. Okay. All right, guys. So welcome back in. Welcome back. All right, it is Friday. We are ready to do the damn thing. What's my name? What's my name? Sorry, I can't help it. I always say that. Okay, but guys, seriously. All right, it's Friday. Y'all know what it is. I got on the pink pajamas. Y'all know what that means. It means that we are going to get the pickle time tonight if we do all of the good things. All right, that means that we knock out the manifestation goal. All right, that means that we knock out the donation goal. We get up to 300,000 likes. All right. Now, here's the thing, guys. We can't do a marathon to get the pickle. Okay. We can't do a marathon to get the pickle. All right. So we need everybody to contribute. You know what I mean? We need everybody to contribute. So if you can tap, tap. If you can donate, donate. It's much appreciated. If you can give, and also show love to the panel. Don't forget, it's $20 to drop. Send it to Ren. Ray is the name. Cash App and Venmo links in the bio. Also, don't forget to take care of Lena, as she is the hardest working cat mom in the world. 7 foster kitties, guys. All right. So, guys, let's just do, and I said 300,000 likes. I don't know if I'll make it to 300,000 likes. If we get there, fantastic. But I will take 200,000. If we can do 100,000 likes per hour, we can get to 200,000. All right. Yes, you are. Yes, you are a favorite op of the North. Yes, you are. And those skills are amazing and we appreciate you. All right. So, guys, with that being said, let's do this. Let's have fun. A little bit of our brand TikTok chaos in these streets on a good old Friday night. Thank you for the love, the support, the encouragement, and the engagement. And let's see who we have in the box. And let me say hi to Alina. Hey, Alina.
She's pretending she's not here.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that part. All right. It's Axel. Why does Axel come by when Axel never wants to talk about anything?
I can't answer that. I am unfortunately not well versed and I do not speak fluent Axel, so there's that.
Fudge. Axel, why do you come by if you never want to talk about anything? I'm asking nicely.
Axel, are you there?
I thought he got a new phone, so his mobile was fixed.
It doesn't seem that way.
Axel, can you hear me?
Do you want to build a snowman?
We live, baby. I'm definitely going to be using that gift tonight. I really love saying that. It's so much fun. We live, baby. Okay, Axel. All right. I guess you can hang out, Axel, until your phone starts working. Okay, guys. Oh, yes. So, guys, who has had enough of the Ukraine talk? Anybody?
Me?
Anybody? If you have had enough of the Ukraine talk, put a 1 in the chat. Just a 1. Doesn't have to be multiple ones. Just put a 1. I just want to see how many people are tired of you. Are like, okay, we get it. Trump's an idiot. Like, I'm tired of it. Not enough. One person said not enough. That's wild. I see ones because I'm just like, I watched the video. Like, how many? And when I say the Ukraine talk, I'm talking about the meeting that occurred. New York City. I'm talking about the meeting that occurred. I'm not speaking about the war because, yeah, the war does need to be over. But it can't be over with Ukraine giving up everything. It's just not going to work out that way. All right. So, we have someone. Hi, that's Carrie. How are you?
Good.
Fantastic. Did you vote for Donald Trump? Okay. All right, love. We're just looking for Trump supporters right now, but I thank you so much for being here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Did you have something that you wanted to say?
I don't like Trump.
No one does, dear. But thank you so much for being here, love. I'm gonna put you back in the chat.
Okay.
Axel, did you just say same?
I think that was Eddie.
I said, what a shame.
Oh, what a shame.
Whatever.
Okay. Eddie, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Why? Oh, well, do I really want to know? Okay, go. Let's just do it. Why'd you vote for Donald Trump, dear?
So why do you have these debate or this platform and you don't want to debate?
That's what I'm thinking.
I didn't say what do you mean? When did I said I don't want to debate?
I mean, okay.
And plus,
whatever.
also,
Maybe
we don't necessarily do debates. We do more so talks here because you can't debate facts.
ops only. Okay. Anyway, I voted for Trump because what he's doing right now with Doge.
What's he doing right now with Doge?
He's defunding literally the government, obviously.
Did you just say he's defunding the government?
Yes, he's cutting spending.
Oh my God. Is this that guy, Rand? Is this the one that's not good with numbers?
I mean, that doesn't really that
This
doesn't
is
narrow it
this is the
down.
one that's not good with numbers. Like, Eddie, why are you choosing to talk about numbers when you're not good with numbers?
I'm not good at math. I'm sorry.
But so why do you
Oh,
want to
shit,
talk
I
about
remember
numbers
that when he
then?
just said I'm not good at math. No, I refuse. The devil
Hey,
is a
Mr.
lie.
Eddie, at least
No,
you made a point. They don't like to debate.
Axel,
I'm just
you
being for
come
real.
here every
That I
night
really
and
had to
never
laugh at
say
that.
a
That was a very
function.
funny thing because it's so
Axel,
true.
you come here every night and never have a coherent thought. So you are definitely not the
I
arbiter
actually
of
do, and I'm
actually
ridiculed
being
for it.
able to have a discussion. If
Axel, you've
you
never said anything smart in this space, not once.
There's a Democrat.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We always ask you, hey, Axel, what do you want to talk about tonight? And you go, nothing.
That is not true.
Yes, it is.
You can't even be honest on your own part.
Someone played the tape. My God. Any friggin'
Okay.
who.
I wouldn't even waste my time going to find the times when he's done this because he's really that inconsequential. Because if he was genuinely interested in having a conversation, he would just have the conversation. But
That part
he
ran.
always comes up here to bitch
I
and moan
disagree.
about what supposedly the libs is doing or the Dems are doing or blah blah blah. He
Wait,
never
So
makes
what do
who are
you
you
guys
any
talking
think what
about again?
happened today?
he
What do
just
you guys think
bitches
what
and
happened?
moans. He
Sorry.
bitches.
Hold on,
Eddie,
Eddie.
I'm not talking to you. Axel just comes up here, bitches and moans, and
No,
then
no,
leaves.
no, 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 ma'am.
That's
That's
true.
not how
That's
I
true.
do things.
That
No,
is
no, 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 no.
absolutely 150% the
No, no, no,
honest.
no, no, no. I disagree with you. That's not how I do.
We
That's not how I do
literally
things.
asked you when you
No,
came
no, no,
up
no, no, no,
here,
no. I
Axel,
get ridiculed
please. We
since
asked
day
you when you
one. I
came
have been
up
getting
here,
ridiculed.
hey, Axel, what do you want to talk about tonight? You stayed silent. You didn't say a word until Eddie came onto the panel.
You're talking
Mm,
about this lie?
yes.
Well,
we'll
So
talk
what do you
about
guys
that.
think
Oh,
about what happened
I was
today with
doing
Zelensky?
something.
hey,
Calm
Oak.
down. I was not close to my phone. I had my headset down on the desk. I had to go do something. I'm back. But everything else, you can kind of take
Anywho,
that back
Axel, what
because
would
it's
you like
just
to
not
talk
true.
about tonight, Axel?
Zelensky.
No, I didn't. I think it was about what Eddie wanted to say. I just
Zelensky
interrupted
and
him.
Rand, how is he proving the point? My
Mm,
God, you literally, I just gave you the opportunity to speak your piece. And you said, oh, no, I don't think it's about me. I think it's about what Eddie wanted to talk about. Okay.
he's Eddie is his emotional support.
Eddie is
Oh,
no
okay.
one's
That's why
emotional
there's
support.
echo chambers. That's why there's echo
You see
chambers
this? You see
around
this, Miss
the
Erica?
host.
Miss Rupture? What's going on? Like, what is it that
Ruptured.
like you need to stop this?
Who is he talking to?
I don't know,
You
Rand.
man,
You raptured.
because
You
what you
raptured.
just said, you trying to be
He didn't
funny.
say
That's not
ruptured.
funny.
He said ruptured. I don't know who ruptured is.
This is kind of
Rapture.
well. See, this is what they do. Every time I'm here and I want to talk about something, this is how they
What do
ridicule
you
me.
want to
Yeah,
talk
they don't want.
about?
They don't want to
Axel?
talk to. They don't want to have a topic.
Axel, what
They
do
don't want
you
to have a
want to
topic.
talk?
Excuse me. Hold on. Are we in Rand? Are we all reading from the same book right now? Are we? Do we all have the same book?
No,
Are we on
no,
the same
You know what, I'ma
page?
just
not
leave.
listening
I'ma
to
just
Didn't,
leave.
Kamala's book.
I'ma
didn't I
just
just
leave.
ask
I
Axel
don't
what
care.
he
I'ma
would
just
like to
leave.
talk
This
about?
is what Axel does every time.
I'ma
Because he
just
said,
leave.
I'ma
I'ma
just
just
leave.
leave because
I'ma
I
just
can't.
leave.
No,
This is what he always does.
just
Okay, all right.
disrespect.
Every single
Just
I'm
time.
plain
looking at the
You don't
disrespect.
I'm
have
looking
to
at the
leave.
chat, and the chat is like, just say what you want to say, and
Just
then
plain
you're not
disrespect.
saying that.
Really.
Okay,
Just being
Axel.
Axel,
honest.
All
I'm
if you
just
All
want
being
to
right.
leave,
honest and nice about it.
I
Okay.
got you.
All right. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, Axel. Okay. All right. Now, Eddie, coming back to you, because I do not want you to feel as if anyone is like coming for you. Are you
No,
sure
I'm
you
coming
want to
for
talk?
you.
Okay, whatever. Anywho, are you sure you want to talk about numbers? Because you said you're not good with numbers.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so but are you sure you want to talk about numbers? That's what I'm trying to give you an out.
I'm
You
down.
can talk
I'm
about
down.
something else.
I'm down.
Okay. All right.
Okay. You'll be doing that on your own because I'm not going to talk numbers with Eddie.
You're not
Okay,
gonna talk
do you
numbers with
guys want
Eddie?
to
I'm
talk
not
about
talking.
Zelensky?
I'm not
Do you
talking
guys want
numbers.
to talk about
Okay,
Zelensky?
okay. Let's talk about Zelensky. All right. What do you want to talk about, Eddie? You have the
Literally
floor.
what happened today.
I'm sorry. What was your question?
Literally what happened today. Okay,
Okay.
so
What
you
about what
guys
happened?
obviously voted or are for Zelensky not doing the peace deal, right?
We voted for Zelensky not doing the peace deal, is what you say?
I didn't say vote. I
What'd you
corrected
say?
myself.
What'd you say?
Okay. You guys are obviously for, not vote,
Oh,
for
Uh-huh.
Zelensky not doing the peace deal, right?
Oh, I'm not for him doing the peace deal unless if it means that, well, I'm not for him doing the peace deal if it means that Ukraine has to give up everything. No.
The
I'm not.
whole point of this deal was minerals. Let's not forget.
And we haven't forgotten. We haven't forgotten. Now with the minerals, I'm okay with that because Zelensky is okay with that. The only thing that Zelensky asks for in return is security. He wants protection. He wants to ensure
He
that
doesn't
Russia
trust
won't do
Trump.
this. No, of course he
He
doesn't
doesn't
trust.
trust Trump.
Would you trust
Of
Trump
course,
after
of
this?
course. Why? Because Biden, he broke the agreement with the ceasefire. That's why he doesn't trust Trump. Because the past
Putin broke the
administration.
agreement, not Ukraine.
No,
Putin, Russia.
Yeah. I agree. But Trump didn't want to. Trump is going to get that in check with Putin, first of all.
I'm sorry, Trump is going to get that in check with Putin. So you think Putin listens to Trump?
Yes.
Bruh, they may fall asleep on the phone at night together, but Putin has Trump on a leash. Let's be very, very clear about that.
Yeah.
Putin has Trump on a leash. That's all there is to it. That is why you have never heard Putin saying the praises of Donald Trump, but you definitely heard Donald Trump defend Russia. We've heard that before. Go ahead, Rand.
Putin is the dom in that relationship.
Exactly.
Says a Democrat. Okay.
Whatever, Eddie. We're not doing that with you. You can try as you may. You can try as you may, Eddie. Do you anything
you guys
else?
Are okay with that. So you guys are okay with it. That's all I want to know.
Okay with what? You keep saying okay with it, but what is it? That's pretty broad. Narrow it down.
The mineral agreement. What else? That was the whole point of today.
Why do you keep asking me that?
Eddie, let me explain.
So he didn't want to agree with that. That was the whole point.
Shut up so I can answer for you, okay? Now, listen to me, and I want you to clear the Charleston chew out your ears and listen to me, okay? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Okay. If Zelensky, who is the leader of his sovereign nation, is okay with providing rare minerals in exchange for security, who the fuck am I to say, no, he shouldn't do it?
He didn't do it, yet you guys agree with that. That's number one.
Oh my fucking God.
Zelensky, do you understand the words that Rand just said? Do you understand the words that she just said?
No, I don't.
Zelensky is okay with it. In exchange
didn't he
for it,
do
he
it?
wants security because Trump
He
isn't
doesn't trust
guaranteeing
Trump.
him.
That's the
Well, we
whole
know
point.
he doesn't trust Trump, and I'm telling you that Trump
Obviously,
did
so
not.
why are they going to make
Trump
the deal,
did
right?
not give the provisions to Zelensky that Zelensky needed in order to sign the treaty. He didn't give it to him. If Trump could have just given that to him and said, yes, we will protect you, like we said in 1994 we would, then by all means, Zelensky would have signed on the
So
dotted
you
line.
think Trump is going to go back at his word? That's all I got from that. Okay.
Well,
Hey.
a lot of Trump, yes.
Hey, you
Yeah,
wanna know?
yeah.
Hey, wait. You want to know how you know
Exactly.
Trump?
Make it
You wanna know
better.
how you
That's
know
exactly
Trump
what
is
he's
lying?
doing.
You want to know how you know Trump is lying? You want to know how, Eddie?
Yeah, go ahead.
His lips are moving.
Exactly.
Mhm.
It's
Says a Democrat.
Exactly. It Ren
Eddie-
says a Democrat.
I'm not a
Eddie,
Democrat.
do you think we should uphold our treaties with people that we've made treaties with?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Do you think we should honor the treaties that we made with other countries?
Yeah, if we made an agreement, yeah.
Hey, in 1994, we signed the Budapest Memorandum that if Ukraine gave up their nuclear spicy balloons, that we would protect them.
Okay. Well, I have no idea what you're.
Do you think we're doing that now by trying to extort rare earth minerals from Ukraine?
Look, I have no idea. All I know is
Question.
President Trump is president right now. I'm not talking about decades before, okay?
It's still a valid agreement between countries.
Okay, presidents are different. I don't know if you remember that.
Eddie, darling, love, sweetie. I think you need to have your nightly bottle of milk and go to bed.
Is that your only comeback?
Go drink some milk of the poppy.
He needs some milk.
Eddie, do you understand what Kiki just said to you?
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay, Kiki, do you want to try to explain it again?
Yeah, let me get
Something
my
that happened decades ago.
So
Ed, go ahead, Kiki.
the reason that the Budapest Memorandum was signed was denuclearization of Ukraine. That was to garner peace between Ukraine, Russia, and the United States said that as long as Ukraine gets rid of their nuclear weapons, that the United States would be there to protect Ukraine from Russia. And then in 2014, Russia invaded Ukraine. They took over Crimea. So Russia broke that memorandum agreement. Now you're saying it's okay for the United States to side with Russia on that?
Okay, so I agree that that's not okay. Can I ask you a question, Kiki?
That was a question, but yeah, you can ask another one.
Okay. So what did cause the war for Ukraine and Russia? What? Not who, what?
Vladimir Putin.
I didn't say who, I said what. What was their actions?
They invaded a sovereign country.
No. Ukraine wanted to join NATO.
And they haven't been able to.
Yeah, they didn't. Yet they wanted to. That's why they got pissed off. Russia.
And
Yes
you
or
think
no?
that, so are you justifying that as the ability for Russia to
If
Man, please
they
stop
break
it.
an agreement, yes.
What is he talking about?
the
This is all
UN
wrong.
joining the UN is not part of that agreement at all.
Yes, it is. Ukraine and Russia
tell me not
agreed
to?
not
I said,
to
please
join
do.
NATO.
Okay,
Not
Eddie,
to join NATO.
Because
When
it has
NATO-
nothing to do with NATO. It
Okay.
literally
That's
has
literally the
everything to
whole
do
point.
with it.
That's
No, it
literally
literally
the
has
war.
everything to do with Russia, with Putin wanting a Russian empire again. He wants the Soviet Union. He wants the land back. He does not respect the sovereignty of Ukraine.
Why
He
didn't
literally
this
believes.
Why didn't this happen 10 years ago then?
He believes. Go ahead.
Why
Ryan.
didn't it happen 10 years ago?
Eddie, shut the fuck up.
It
And let me
happened
ask
11
you,
years ago.
let me ask you this question, Eddie.
Go ahead.
Why does Russia get to dictate what a sovereign nation chooses to do and who they choose to align with?
It's an agreement. Did Ukraine break it? Yes.
No, it is not.
How did Ukraine break the agreement?
They wanted to go with NATO.
It's not in the agreement.
That's literally the agreement. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
Part
So
of the
you,
agreement.
so wait a minute. But you're
Are you guys
okay.
this dense?
Are you fucking nitwit?
No, I'm not.
Tap the screen, guys. Tap
You
the
didn't even know what
screen.
the Budapest Agreement was. How are you telling me what's
How
in
do
the
you know
agreement?
what's in the Budapest Memorandum when you don't even have any knowledge of it? And you just sit here and said we should have threw the whole thing away. So if we supposed to throw the whole thing away, jackass, then how are we gonna?
Tap the screen.
How are you going to sit here and say what the hell? What's happening?
How can you say get rid of it if you don't even know what it is?
Get rid of what?
The Budapest
I
Memorandum.
know.
Budapest
I'm
Memorandum.
not saying that. I'm not saying that at all.
Eddie,
Eddie,
bye.
sometimes I feel like Eddie, sometimes I think that you don't hear the words that come out of your own mouth. You don't. I think you just say words and you're like, oh, let me see if this sticks. You don't hear the words that come out of your own mouth.
I think
Like,
it's
you just
fascinating
don't.
to
Look in
see
the
somebody
mirror,
have a
girlfriend.
circular argument with themselves.
Pretty much it.
Mhm.
Pretty much. Just pretty much.
Yeah, you guys don't want to talk about the deal with Ukraine and Russia. Okay. You guys don't want to talk about NATO, the agreement from NATO, okay?
Eddie, you're arguing with the voices in your head.
Do you have anything with
Israel-
substance to say?
Ukraine. How can I put this in a way that would make sense to you? All right.
Good luck with that.
I know, right? There is literally nothing other than complete and total relinquishment of not only their land, but of their government that Russia would accept from Ukraine. Ukraine could literally be like, okay, we won't join NATO ever. Nope,
Mhm.
it won't be enough. All right, we'll get Zelensky out of office. Nope, it won't be enough. He wants
Zelensky-
the land. He
Zelensky
wants
already-
their
No,
resources.
No. They never wanted the land until they wanted to join NATO.
That is not true.
You
Why
know
did
why
this
they
not
want-
happen 10 years ago then?
Oh my gosh.
It
Russia
happened.
took
It happened
Crimea
in
to-
2014.
Are you you brought up Crimea?
Who brought up Crimea?
Crimea.
Never mind.
Crimea.
You obviously didn't. I must be thinking about another conversation. 'Cause you
I
just
brought up
absolutely
Crimea.
You absolutely proved me wrong. My bad, Eddie. I attribute some knowledge.
I didn't
to
bring
you
that
too.
So, so you guys don't believe that happened? That's not the cause of the war, right? Yes or no?
Did
Say no.
Russia-
The
did
cause
Have
of
the
the
balls
war.
to say no.
Did Russia
Eddie, you
take
have to-
Crimea?
You have to shut up for 2 seconds in
Did
order for other
Russia-
people to talk.
Did,
But
did
the
Russia take Crimea? Eddie,
Yeah, go ahead.
did Russia take Crimea?
I have no idea.
What do you know?
So you
Hold
don't
on.
have-
What is it?
What
You have to
do
figure out
you
what
know?
he does know. What do you know?
What do you
No,
know?
because every single question that Ren or Kiki or I have asked you, you said I don't know. So
Okay,
what
so
do,
I'm
what
just
do
gonna
you
lie.
know, Eddie?
I know that it was caused because Ukraine broke the agreement with NATO. That's what I know.
that's not what caused it. Do you know why Russia wants Ukraine?
Sorry, I thought I was gonna be kicked out. Sorry. Can you repeat that?
You know why Russia wants Ukraine.
It's not about want. It's about a consequence. They broke the agreement. They're gonna pay for it.
Do you know why Russia invaded Ukraine?
No.
They want the precious metals. They want the rare earth minerals. They
The
have.
grain.
They
So why
have
didn't they do
lots
that
of-
10 years ago then?
Eddie, I am not fucking done talking. They have large stores of oil underneath their land, and it also gives them a military proximity to Poland, which is what their ultimate goal is.
Okay. Are you done?
I went on mute, so yes.
Okay. So yeah, that's your opinion. That's fine. But the real issue, why I said they started it, is you.
Eddie, I need you to be quiet for a second, okay?
I know you were
You
gonna
are
do that.
absolutely annoying because you don't know anything. You are literally up here trying to speak as the most confident person that knows nothing I have ever heard of. You can be loud, you can be wrong, but you shouldn't be loud and wrong.
Mm-mm. You should not.
So can you guys say yes or no? Did they cause it? Yes or no?
Ain't nobody answering no more questions to you.
You guys
because
don't want to answer it. You guys don't have the
Eddie,
balls.
Crimea. It did happen
Crimea.
10 years ago. Crimea.
Happened in
Crimea is not
2014.
Russia.
Crimea.
They tried. Also in the
No,
Donbass
no,
region.
you guys don't want to say
For the
any.
7
You guys
years
don't want to
war.
say because they broke the agreement.
No, they did not.
No, no, you don't.
Eddie,
I know
Russia
that.
broke the agreement. Yes, Russia
No,
did
no,
break
no,
the
no. It was
agreement.
Ukraine. They wanted to join
Yep.
NATO, and
Russia
you know
broke the
it.
agreement.
You don't want to admit it because you're a Democrat.
They don't even qualify
Eddie,
to join
I want
NATO.
you to look up a study. There's a study that was done about howler monkeys, and the louder they are, the smaller their testicles are.
Okay. Yeah, that was a good burn.
Well, I mean, if that shoe fits, lace it up and wear it, bitch.
Okay.
Tap,
Thank
tap,
you.
tap the
Thank you
screen, guys.
for
Tap,
muting
tap, tap the
yourself.
screen.
Thank
Tap,
you
tap,
for
tap the
not having
screen.
the balls to have yourself unmuted.
Hello?
What?
Hello? Am I here?
Eddie, that didn't make sense. That just didn't make any sense, Eddie.
Kiki's muted.
I have no idea what you're talking
Nobody
about.
else is muting you. You haven't been muted.
Kiki is muted, I said.
I can mute myself.
Yeah. You don't want to go in this conversation, but go ahead, mute yourself.
What? She's literally told you the majority of the things that you now know about Russia and Ukraine conflict.
Hide behind that mute button.
Eddie,
Eddie's hilarious, yo.
Eddie, you done. Hold on, Joe. Have
Hey,
you voted? Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
Eddie, people want you gone so bad. 2 people paid to kick you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh gosh. Eddie is always a trip. Eddie is he is something else. Had to get you up out the paint, Eddie. Eddie is something else. That's all I got. I got nothing else. Guys, all right. Before we get started.
Alexander.
Okay.
Shout out to Alexander and Jessica who both paid.
Drop some hearts in the chat for Alex and Jessica for sending over the kicks. You got one in the pocket.
Yeah, somebody got one. Jessica, you got one in pocket. Alex, you got rid of them. Oh, okay. So Jessica, you got one whenever you're ready.
All right. Okay, guys. So before we start speaking with is it Joe? Yeah, before we start speaking with Joe, shout outs to Drea for the $2. Drea, thank you very much for not sending over that change. I appreciate you. All right. We're $148 from Gold. Cash App and Venmo, everything with Erica. Also have a PayPal. Pay links are in the bio. Everything is appreciated. And I thank you so very much for even considering me. Also, guys, let's continue to tap the screen, share the live, and also let's clear out the tiny dinies. It looks like we have 34 more of them to go. So I think we can knock those out pretty fast. All right. Remember, tonight is Friyay. So if we do all the good things, take care of the light goal, the manifestation goals, also the donation goal, then guys, guess what? y'all get the pickle. All right. If you don't know what the pickle is, you should stick around to find out. Okay. So thank you for the love, the support, the encouragement, and the engagement. Guys, let's get into this conversation with Joe. All right, Joe, what would you like to talk about tonight?
Well, you asked about Trump supporters, so yes, I did vote for Trump,
Okay.
but I do take it from a different standpoint. I'm more a history guy, and I've been listening to a lot of these things I've seen on TikTok, and it's interesting with the Democratic and Republican Party. The Ukraine thing, it's weird because you got to know history, and I always look at history, and that's how I try to decide.
Okay, so you bring up history. So what about history? Like, what is it that you're seeing? What?
Well, with Trump is interesting because I mean, he did this thing on Larry King. I mean, I was a kid, and he said about how the country's run, and I do think it should be a business. I mean, they do take taxes. We do this, we do that. And as far as Russia, in World War II, we kind of gave half of Germany to Russia, to Stalin. And
But go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, but okay. So you said it should be run like a business because businesses take taxes and the country takes taxes. The taxes are the revenue. So the businesses only collect taxes because the country itself takes taxes. That's the only way. Oh, snap. Thank you, Auntie. Shout out to my auntie for the $10 for Go Get on my favorite niece. Thank you, Auntie. Y'all drop some hearts in the chat for my aunt. Yay. Thanks, Aunt Cheryl. Okay. All right. But yeah, so like the that's the revenue. All right. And to operate in the United States as an entity, a business, then you have to pay the government is revenue, which is the taxes. So I don't think that part works out in the way that in which you think it does. If I'm wrong, by all means, I don't mind correction, but I mean, that's just the revenue.
At what point do we, as taxpayers, do we tell the federal government, like, okay, this is for us, this is for our country, and what do we spend it on? Do we have a vote in that? We have a vote for our politicians, but where do we stop the politicians saying, like, you can't spend this on that, or this on this war, or this on that war? And we need to know.
Okay, so the United States cannot, in effect, isolate itself in that sense. We literally, there are places that we go because we're an imperialistic country. And what we do as an imperialistic nation is we go out into the world and we destroy. We try to conquer and we destroy these lands. All right. And in order to keep our standing in the world, we have to show that we aren't just some evil assholes who are going across the world and causing destruction. So we do have to provide aid to these places that we have destroyed. So those are the humanitarian efforts. And then also when it comes to places, I know you're talking about war. So when it comes to places like Ukraine, we made agreements with them. That's just a part of foreign policy. We made agreements with them. And I want to go back to something that you said. You said that we basically gave half of Germany to Russia. You're damn right we did. I mean, what was Germany after World War II? It was nothing. It was nothing because their entire government had crumbled. Its leader was cut off at the head. He was gone. All the generals that didn't flee to Argentina, they were darn gone standing trial in Nuremberg. So what did they have? They had to rebuild. And it was kind of only rightfully so. And at the time, Russia was considered an ally because they had fought the Germans also. But as time went on, we did see, okay, with the proliferation of nuclear weapons and how that went on, that they were not an ally. They were an enemy. We get the Cold War. We get that part. But I'm trying to understand what's the correlation. Are you saying that we should give half of Ukraine to Russia? Like
No.
now? Like, what are we saying?
No. Oh, sorry. My bad. No, I was going back when I first joined your chat. You asked about Trump voters, and I was going with that. But And my point pretty much was like, I look at the history when I vote for people and all that. Reagan, even back to the Civil War, you can see my thumbnail. That's, yeah, I'm a reenactor. But I look at that. I try to take that all into consideration, everything through history. Now, as far as Ukraine, I don't know too much about that. That's why I said the Russia thing. MacArthur, and actually World War II, he wanted to knock them out because he thought they were horrible people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were, but also they were the enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's exactly what Russia was during World War II.
Even though they treated us horrible, like they captured a couple of B-29 cruisers. You couldn't land in Russia in World War II. You were taken prisoner.
No, they definitely were isolationist as far as their motivations towards Germany. But we also
lie, baby.
We worked with them in order to reach a common goal, and that was to push the schmazzies back into oblivion.
So I wonder now, because I'm not too. I only voted for the first time. I'm 42 years old. In this last election, I tried to vote in 2020, but I missed it. But I wonder what would the Russians now. I mean, Putin's been president for 20 years. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I'm like, I got questions.
He's been a dictator for that long. He
pretty much he's
his own
stopped
elections.
Yeah, every single election has been rigged. He unalives opponents, so there's in jails. He jails them. So yeah, he's a dictator.
So tell me any time in history that 90% of the people that vote in election agree on one person.
That's a good question. I mean, even during the American Civil War, Lincoln's name was kept off the ballot in a lot of southern states. That's a good question. Well, I don't want to tie up. I know you got other people, but thank you for talking to me.
Oh, no problem. No problem. You can stop by anytime. All right. Thank you.
When somebody actually wants to have a conversation. That's always
me too. I got excited when he said he likes history. I said my eyes perked up. I got excited. So that was good. That was fun. Okay. All right. E. Carter, you were here yesterday, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You voted for Trump?
You know what? You already know that.
You couldn't talk about anything. You couldn't talk about anything. It's all coming back to me now.
Y'all was asking questions too, though. Y'all ain't answered it though.
Okay.
He's doing what he said he's gonna do, which a lot of politicians don't do. So they voted. Everybody voted for him, right?
No, not everyone did vote for him. No.
Okay,
no,
so
he didn't even get the majority. So no.
Oh my God, here I go with this stuff.
He didn't.
What you like about Kamala, though? Let me ask you a question. What you like about Kamala?
I just don't think that that's relevant because Kamala Harris isn't the president.
You answered that question one time. I think I asked you that last time.
No.
No. I just don't think it's relevant.
It's not relevant to the conversation.
Yes, it is, because if you ask me why I voted for him, why is it?
He's the president.
Can you do me a favor, E. Carter? All right. Can you just admit that you voted for Donald Trump because you want another stimulus check?
I don't need no stimulus check. Why are you saying that?
Yeah, maybe it's a PPP. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry.
I'm asking why you vote for Kamala. You name one thing.
Just admit you want another PPP loan.
I never got that.
Because it makes absolutely no sense because you haven't told us. So I'm going to go with it makes absolutely no sense as to why you would vote for Donald Trump. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a non sequitur because Kamala Harris isn't the president.
But you voted for her, right?
I did vote for her. So and if we were having a conversation on why not Kamala, then I would have the conversation with you. But it's not relevant,
what
sir.
What does the background say?
Why?
Are we? Does it say what is Kamala? No, it says what is MAGA.
MAGA's make America great again.
What
Okay,
does that mean to you?
Can I ask a question,
go ahead.
Carter?
Go ahead.
Why does the answer to that? Because see, let me tell you why that's a problem, and I'm just not for any of us on this panel answering that question for you.
Mhm.
Because you want to use that as a way to make this conversation revolve around how Kamala wasn't going to do this and she wasn't going to do that. We're not doing that. You're here to explain why you voted for the guy who is the president of the United States. It is not about Kamala. She is a private citizen minding her damn business. You can call on Lord, you can call Jesus, Allah, Buddha. It does not matter to me.
But you know what? You know what? Why I voted for MAGA? You know what I'm saying?
What?
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this though. I'll tell you this because
Oh my God! After we live, baby.
Can I finish? So I voted for him because he said exactly what he was going to do and been doing it. So a lot of politicians don't do that. Don't deliver. But he's been delivering everything he said. So that's why he got the votes.
What about what he said? Are you in the most agreement with?
But he said something about the borders. It's a fact. 94%. That's down. What else? Lowering taxes and stuff.
We live, baby.
Hold on.
I love saying that.
Decreasing government.
Carter, hold on a second. Do you not notice that she always says we live, baby, when she gets a specific gift? She's not talking to you. She's not interrupting you. Just keep going, okay?
You asked me a question, right? All right. So why y'all vote for Kamala though?
Oh my God.
Okay, we're back on the same
Do
thing.
you
What is
understand
MAGA?
consent? Do you understand consent?
Make
Do you
America great
understand
again.
consent?
Did he tell us why he voted for Trump? I didn't hear
Yeah.
it.
Because Trump is doing what he said he was going to do.
Right.
Okay, what did he say he was going to do?
Make the border safe. Cut down taxes.
How is he making the border safe? How is he cutting down on
It's
taxes?
94%
We live,
down.
baby.
That's from the border.
Let's talk about taxes. Let's talk about taxes. How is he lowering taxes?
Well, all right, so right now, y'all complain about Elon. When you like, like you taking stuff like bullshit out and you can put it somewhere else because there's some bullshit going out.
Is this real?
Yeah, it is bullshit going out.
We live,
Carter, do
baby.
you make over $400,000 a year?
No, I make a little over 100, but hold on. Well, how the politicians making?
Focus, man. Focus.
Hold on, Elon said that. So how these politicians making 170,000
Focus.
Wait a minute.
more than that, and multimillionaires?
Wait, you said that, and it just made me think of something.
We live, baby.
How these politicians? I wonder how these politicians getting rich. That's what I want to know.
E. Carter, you the one that made the comment about Jasmine Crockett yesterday, ain't you?
Yep, that's him.
Yeah, damn right. So and
That's why he keep asking about Kamala.
We live, baby.
so, but the Democrats. I'm gonna see why they lost. I'm gonna see why they lost. Real talk.
No.
Jasmine ain't gonna be no leader.
No.
She's not gonna be no leader of the Democratic Party. You got to get another one.
Okay. E. Carter, I just said no. Do you
You're not
not
saying
understand
she's not black.
consent? Do you understand consent? This is not a conversation about Democrats. Do you understand consent? I do not consent to having a conversation about what the Democratic Party did or did not do. That is not the point of this conversation here. So please explain how any of the things that Donald Trump is doing is good for us.
It's good for.
I wanted to talk about the taxes.
Can I finish? He looking for ways waste, like going out for bullshit for taxpayers.
You looking for
That's
waste?
definitely on
Is
those.
it-
That's
my
those.
dear,
Those therefore, right?
my dear, E. Carter, sir, black man. If you
Ain't those
spill,
therefore?
if you spill something, if you spill something, did you? Yeah, exactly. Because I need you to understand.
Obama
If
started
you
it.
spill
Obama
something,
started
is
it
it
in exchange
wasted?
for those, right?
Can you get it back? Can you get it back? We literally went over this
so you don't
yesterday.
want you don't
Elon
want
is
your-
lying to y'all about how much money that they are saving.
All right, the source. Give me the source. He's lying.
But
Say
he's
the source.
also
Source.
you're
Tell the
talking
source.
about hold on. You're talking about waste, fraud, and abuse. But then you have Elon Musk who is saying that the contract with that Verizon has with the FAA should be canceled, which is very expensive in order to cancel a contract that you have with the government, and give it to Starlink.
So what?
E. Carter, can you look like you checking a text message and then come back? Because you got an echo.
Oh, you do have an echo. It's pretty bad too.
It's
And I
on
know
my-
it's not me. Yeah, 'cause I know it's not me because it didn't start until you came here.
Okay. Well, I'll pull back up then. Go on, drop me then, and I'll come back up.
Just act like you checking a text message. Swipe down, act like you checking a text message, and then come back into the app.
Okay, let me see.
You have to teacup in order to do that, E. Carter.
So swipe out of the app.
Yeah, do it still fit.
There you go. Then
That's a
come back.
Republican reverb.
The Republican reverb is loud. Oh yeah, you still have an echo. Do you have your
I'll drop
Bluetooth
that.
on?
You go on, drop me, and I'll come back up.
Okay.
That's cool.
All right, guys. Tap, tap, tap the screen. Let's do all the good things. Oh God. that is-
Drea, he can't come back.
Oh, Dre, he can't come back. Oh, okay. Or don't. All right. Okay, got it. Drea said, "Not tonight. You won't. You won't come back tonight. You ain't got to go home, but you gotta get the fuck up out of here." All right, drop some hearts in the chat for Drea. Drop some hearts for Drea. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Like if they would just read a goddamn book, read a book, read a news
You
article.
just don't like black women.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We are fully aware. I was like, bruh, like tell us why you voted for Trump. And he just says, oh, because he make the border safe. Okay, how does he make the border safe? He make the border safe.
And how can you say anything bad about Jasmine Crockett? She's literally the smartest woman in the room.
Yes.
But
We
she's
know.
a black woman and
And he don't like black
he don't
women.
like black women.
That's it. That's just it. So guys, let me do a quick mod. Okay, all right. And I'm hyper also. All right, so it's 270 of us up in here. All right, I know that we can do all the good things. So let's tap this screen. Let's get this up to 125,000 likes as soon as possible. And when I say as soon as possible, I mean within the next 10 minutes. I know y'all can do it because I believe in you just like you believe in me. So tap the screen. All right. Also, let's take care of the panel. Let's take care of Kiki, Ren, and Alina. Also, we have the We Live Baby as the gift goal. I think we got 15 more of those to go. So I know we can knock those out easy, no problem. Also, we are 138 to go. Pay links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name Cash App and PayPal. No, Cash App and Venmo. And also, don't forget to take care of Ren. I am, aka Rapture Ren, and she is the hardest working co-host in these TikTok streets. So let's do all We Live, baby. All right. So let's keep doing all the good things, guys, because you know we do all the good things. Guess what happens? We get the pickle. All right. So if you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and request us so that we can have these talks. All right. I want to talk to you. All right. I want to talk to someone that actually wants to have a conversation. It was very refreshing talking to Joe a few moments ago. It was refreshing. Very refreshing talking to Joe. I'm not even going to kid you. So
I know. Can Joe come back? Because that
Joe,
was
if you're
actually a
still
really
here,
good
request
conversation.
up. If you're still here, Joe, request up. All right. So, because like, yeah, that was refreshing. Oh, what's this?
It's not Joe, but
It's not Joe. It's Johan. I like the name Johan.
Thank
Hi,
you so
Johan.
much for saying my name correctly, and I respect your intelligence.
Okay. Hi, Johan. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Okay. So, why did you vote for Trump?
Because Trump is going to make America. Trump is already making America great again. How can we not see what the progress that we're getting already? You know, it's just amazing.
How so?
How so? We
Deep
have.
breaths,
We
Eric.
have. Should I go on or?
By all means, go on.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I need details.
yeah, of course. So Trump has already progressed America 4 years ahead of what we've already degressed from. We have slowed down so bad where Trump has had to accelerate us so fast, where people are having freaking epiphanies like, oh my God, my rights are being taken away and blah, blah, blah. But like, guess what? Trump literally has accelerated us within 30
We
fucking
lie,
days.
baby.
Within 30 fucking days, Trump, my president, has done amazing things, monumental things.
Johan, hold on
still
one moment.
haven't
Hold
heard
on.
any
Hold on,
details.
Kiki. Hold on.
Yes, of
Hold
course,
on.
of course.
Chat.
Chat, is this real?
It what? Accelerated us? Accelerated us into what?
Accelerated us into greatness, into making America.
Into greatness? The laughing stock of this darn gone world.
Who's laughing at us?
Like
Name one
the
country.
EU. The EU.
The EU.
The EU.
Okay, have you been
He's
to Paris
forcing.
lately?
He is
Have you been
forcing
to Paris lately?
the European Union to pick a side. He's
Have you
doing the
been to
same
Lisbon?
thing to
Because
Canada.
guess what? You pick us or get the fuck out of here. Like, we are the best country
So
ever.
do you want it to be the United States? Sorry, good grief. You want it to be the United States versus the world?
Look, it's already been us against everybody anyway. Let's be real.
That's not true.
Tell me.
That's why we have
what do you mean?
allies. If we
Yeah,
if
have
we
allies.
didn't have allies, then yeah, it would be us against the world. But it hasn't been that way. When we went to war in Iraq, Great Britain was there fighting alongside with us. Also Canada. Like, what did you say? What are you saying? What are you
Okay,
doing?
we
What are
have
you
those
doing?
allies. Erica, we have those allies because of our greatness in the first place. Those people cannot live without America. Canada can't live without America. Germany, the Nazis would have took over without America. Everything would have went to shit.
The Nazis were getting their behind kicked by the Soviets.
TikTok friendly language.
Oh, I'm
TikTok,
sorry.
oh,
Yeah,
TikTok
I
friendly
totally forgot
language.
about that.
I didn't even hear it. Thanks, Rand. Appreciate you.
Sorry
Go
about that.
ahead.
So yeah, those people, those kinds of people were getting their ass kicked by Americans. We were the ones kicking ass. Like those people were kicking ass in fucking French. In France, they were kicking ass in all over Europe. You said the Soviet Union. I don't know where
They
you
were,
got that
yes, they
information.
were kicking butt until the Americans came into the war. Yes, they were, Cap.
Yes.
However, but the Soviets were kicking the Germans behind. They were kicking the Germans behind because Schmittler thought that he exactly Shay. Hitler thought that he could do any and everything. He did not know about the Russian winter. He did not know. And so when that winter time came around, he was getting his behind whooped.
Somebody apparently
that is not fully true. So
Schmittler never learned about anything from Napoleon.
Okay, because he didn't care about that. So look, we're not talking about Hitler's mindset here, but yes, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying though.
Hold on, Johan. Hey everybody, I need y'all to really, really tap the screen because this young person does not believe that they can use TikTok friendly language. Obviously, So I need y'all really tapping this screen to protect the live.
We
I
live,
also
baby.
need you to be sending penny gifts, sending gifts, everything that you need to do to protect the live people, because Johan is interesting.
We live, baby. Hey, let me just get this off. Shout out to Leon, Elon's brother, for the $2 for for he is a troll or he gargles Trump's testicles. All right, tap the screen, drop some hearts in the chat for Leon Musk.
Talking about?
Well, I'm just a messenger, sir. I am just a messenger.
No,
all
and,
right.
and I'm not
Jesus.
attacking you at
Hold
all.
on,
I'm not
hold
attacking
on.
Take it
you
up
at
with
all.
Leon.
We live, baby.
Okay.
Everybody, hold on.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Parkers.
Yeah, I have a special mod announcement. Just finished written on behalf or thanks to our previous op. So we're all going to take a break. We're going to take a deep breath, and we are going to welcome yourselves to this live where brilliance meets backbone. You've stepped into space where Black women reign supreme, intelligence is a flex, and bad takes get bodied with the speed and precision of Jasmine Crockett checking a clown mid-sentence. This isn't just a debate, it's a masterclass in wit, wisdom, and unshakable strength. Let's hear it out for our hosts, Erica and Ren, and the contractually obligated Alina, living proof that grace and power go hand in hand. They're dropping knowledge, dismantling ignorance, and making it look effortless. Jasmine Crockett levels of effortless. And what do? We tap in, we listen, and we respect labor. Here's how we boost the signals. Like the live, tap that screen like you're snapping for Jasmine Crockett mid-read, because every tap lifts up Black women's voices. Share the live, because spreading the brilliance like Jasmine spreads facts across the house floor, much to the dismay of a bleach blonde, bad-built butch bodies. Black women's voices belong on the biggest stages. Let's make sure this live is one of them. Do not forget to gift Erica, Ren, and our contractually obligated Alina, because holding the line against nonsense is labor. Those roses, those crowns, those galaxies, they're not just pretty, they're powerful. And hit that Cash App link. Nere for a kick, and everything with Erica for the fun stuff. Whether it's a $20 blessing or a $2 shout out of support, it all says thank you for the work that you do. So tap the like, share the truth, and drop a gift, and let's keep proving why when Black women lead, everyone wins. Because just like Jasmine Crockett taught us, you can't outshine the sun.
Hey, all right, Parkers.
Wow, Parkers, you should definitely be.
That was good.
A speech secretary. What is that position called?
Johan.
You sounded
Johan. I'm gonna stop you right there, okay? Let me be very, very, very clear, okay? You do not disrespect anybody that is on this panel. You can't even disrespect Joe. And Joe is an op, but you can't even disrespect Joe on this panel. So whatever foolishness that you want to fix your lips to say, don't. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Okay.
And if you, Johan, we're not finished.
Sorry.
Wait a moment. All right. And if you are a sub, go ahead and drop that Parker's Mart sticker for her. It's a tongue twister for me because I'm trying not to say fuckers. All right. So drop that Parker's Mod sticker for me. All right, guys. And also with that said, we're actually in a subway. We have 3 more subs to go to reach our sub goal of 5. All right. And as a sub, guess what you get? You get access to a monthly kick. So if you're not feeling the guest, and as long as they're not the only one up here, you get to get them up out the paint. Also, you get the privilege of using your 30-minute co-hosting position where you get to come up on the panel with Ren and I and have these conversations with these MAGAs. And last but not least, and actually most importantly, you get access to our amazing Discord where all the fun goes down. So go ahead and tap that star next to the chat bar. Join the love crew. All right. And as a love, you also get to hang out with the goons, the chickies, and the cunts. All right, we'll tell you about the cunts later. Tap the screen, guys. Tap the screen. All right, guys. So let's see here. Hey, Phil, thank you so much for sending out the sub. Y'all drop some hearts in the chat for Phil, and let's play that song because I love this song. Danny, yeah, you got a sub. Come on, baby. All right. Welcome to the crew. All right. If you are a new sub, definitely reach out to myself or Ren or one of the mods so we can get you up in the Discord. Okay. We're going to go to Joe because we did.
Wait, I have
Kiki and
a
I wanted
complaint.
Joe back.
Oh, well, thank you.
I have a complaint for HR.
You have
Bring
a
it
complaint
on.
for HR? Okay. Go ahead. Do you want to
How-
file it
how
in
is
the
there not-
morning or here?
No, right. It's an emergency.
Okay. Go ahead.
How is there not a single sticker that reflects me, the contractually obligated co-host / first white?
She is first
Say
white.
first white. Did
She
you just say
is.
first
That's
white?
fair.
Yes.
I don't know.
Don't act like you've never heard that before.
Kendi,
As a Black Republican, I've never heard that before in my life.
I'm not talking to you.
Johan,
I'm not your first white.
You have too many whites. We're not talking to you.
So, Alina, would you like for your sticker to be something that, reflect like a disco ball, or would you want something that would reflect Mao, or do you want something that reflects like the hair? Like,
I don't have to choose my own sticker. No one else had
No,
to
it's
choose
just
their
I
own
want.
sticker.
I asked Ren because I want to capture your aesthetic.
She did.
I'll let you think about it. Get back to me. But with that being said, y'all drop
Hmm.
some balls in the chat for Alina. Drop them balls. Drop them balls for Alina.
You can also drop me down, but I just wanted to remind the chat that if you are not a sub to love and you would like to be, but you just can't on your own right now, self-advocate. Tell us in the chats. That way we can gift it to you directly. That's what we
That
love
is
to
true.
do.
That is true. Yes.
Not
If you aren't a sub, go ahead, say something. My mom always says a closed mouth don't get fed. If you want to be a part of the love crew, say something. The loves are friendly and they're kind. All right. They do not mind gifting you a sub. So guys, thank you, loves, for doing all the great things. You guys are awesome. You get the song for right now. There we go. I almost sound like a robot for 2 seconds because I turned reverb off again. All right, guys, let's get back into it. Thank you so much, Parker, for coming up. I appreciate you, love. Parkers. All right. Thank you, Phil and Jalen, for sending out subs. Y'all gonna have me playing this song all night.
Let's just wait until after.
I can't help myself, Rand. Awesome. And Parker sent the sub. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I
love that
Andrea
song.
sent one. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I told y'all the loves are friggin' fantastic. I am gonna play a song. I'm playing a song in just a moment. But Joe,
Yes, ma'am.
you're back. Thank you for coming back.
So, ironically,
Uh-huh.
you and the last gentleman were both right.
Mhm.
Napoleon, everybody that's tried to invade Russia has always failed at the Russian winter. And what's interesting is that the Russian army under Stalin, the Germans discovered a lot of Russian generals and soldiers buried. Even the Germans, during the Holocaust, they were like, "Oh my God, what the hell is wrong with you?"
Okay, thank you, yo.
Yeah,
You
they're
know
like,
they were depraved.
Like, what the hell?
But however, also the Russians. This is interesting. They could have never won that war because we provided them with so much crap because they were our ally.
Yeah, but that's when they were the Soviet Union too. That's the other thing about that. They weren't just like Russia. They had more land, they had more authority. So that's the reason why they had more backing on well, first of all, we didn't back them up that much more than other European nations as well. So but at the end of the day, we didn't back them up to the point where they how they conquered is why they conquered. They conquered because of themselves. Their power was very big in that territory.
They've got more land than they even know what to do with. There's a thing back in Nikola Tesla where he was doing electricity. They think he might have actually been part of like one of those, but they think it was an asteroid. But he did the electrical thing and shot it over to Russia.
Mm-hmm. I really have a question for people that apparently are Democrats here. I don't know why, but you guys believe that
Wait, who's the
Ukraine-
Democrat?
Well,
I was waiting for somebody to say
okay,
they were a
okay,
Democrat.
okay. I don't know if you're a Democrat or not, but I want to ask a question. People on the other side of my argument, and also Joe's argument, considering what he just said, you guys are saying that Ukraine should have their way to this war conflict. They just should have a solution that in their benefactor and in their benefits.
They should have a solution that doesn't harm them,
But
that doesn't leave them with the short end of the stick. Why can't they have an equitable solution to this?
Yeah, they were the one attacked.
Okay, Erica. Because they want a solution where they apparently want to have control, but they don't have enough power to have that control.
What control is Ukraine asking for?
Ukraine is asking for independence, and it's not gonna happen.
They were they're
sovereign.
Let me
They are
give you
independent.
an analogy real quick. That's like Texas asking.
Kiana, thank you so much for sending out the 2 subs. Thank you, love. All right, I'm guys, I'm gonna play the song in just a moment, I promise, for everybody, because there's so many new subs. Thank you guys.
That's like
Go ahead,
Texas-
Johan.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's like Texas asking us to give them independence when it's like, why the hell would we do that? Because
No, that's not
No,
the same
it's
thing.
not the same thing, because Texas
good
isn't a
analogy.
sovereign nation.
That's literally what's going on here. Well, let's be
No,
real.
it's not.
It's literally not.
At the
That's literally
dissolution
what's
of
going
the
on here.
no,
Okay.
no, at
let
the
me hear what you have to say.
dissolution
I'm
of the
sorry.
Soviet Union in 1990 and in 1991, Ukraine became its own independent nation.
That can't support itself and is fucking
It
up.
can
And then-
support
and then-
itself. It has
So
been
why are they
supporting
running
itself.
why are they running to the UN? Why are they running to UE? Why EU? Why are they running to every other country? They're running to the West Side. They're asking us for money. They're asking us for welfare.
They're a
Johan,
country in Europe.
hold on,
That's
hold on,
why
hold
they're
on. Hold on a second. Let me ask him a question real quick, okay, Kiki? Johan, should the United States honor their agreements?
Hold on, Johan, before you answer. Guys, y'all are absolutely friggin' amazing. Thank you so very much for helping us reach the sub goal. That was absolutely awesome. What a fucking run. All right. W's in the chat. Drop those hearts in the chat. Welcome to the Love Crew. If you received a sub tonight, if you were gifted a sub, you bought a sub, however you went about it, all right, reach out to myself, Rian, or one of the mods for the link to the Discord so we can get you up in there where we have all the fun. And don't forget, as a sub, you get access to a monthly kick and you get access to the 30-minute co-hosting position where you can come up on the panel and have these talks with these maggers just like Rian and I do. All right, so yay, thank you so much. I want to see those hearts. Let's see those hearts. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Like, y'all, that's really friggin' fantastic. Makes my heart happy. Thank you, guys. All right, so guys, let's keep doing all the good things. All right, tap the screen, share the live. I forgot about the like goal, but we're at 109,000 it looks like, so let's get it up to 150,000 likes. All right, I know we can do it. Also, be sure to take care of the panel. Rapture Ren, the hardest working co-host in these TikTok streets. Alina and Kiki are here working hard, and even though Joe is a op, he actually says some pretty smart things, so y'all can show him love too. We live, baby. All right, let's just keep doing all the good things. So, you know, if we reach that goal, we knock out these goals, guys, we get that pickle. I know y'all like the pickle. I gotta stop making it sound so like nefarious, like innuendo. I don't know. I gotta stop doing that. Gonna get the pickle. Okay, all right, guys. Tap the screen. Let's do all the good things. All right. I actually forgot. Oh, what we were saying. Oh, Ren asked you, should the United States keep their agreements, Johan? Should we keep our agreements?
We should keep our agreements depending on the type of depending on the type of
We lie,
leader-
baby. Go ahead.
Depending on the type of agreements that we have under a certain jurisdiction, we shouldn't be going towards an agreement where we're under a freaking
we lie, baby.
diplomacy. We should be agreeing to things that where we are on a democracy, you know.
You're using 10 words when 5 words will do. I need you to get to the point, sir.
I feel like yes, we
laughing.
should agree to our term if the leader that agreed to that term was not a wasn't a messed up person. Like, you know, like for example, a dictator like Stalin. We shouldn't agree to terms that Stalin made. If Stalin was a dictator, we didn't have much dictators in America because we have a great democracy here. But if we had somebody like Stalin or freaking Zelensky, the nastiest thing in the fucking world, if we had dictators like that, we shouldn't agree to terms that they
But
made.
are you saying Zelensky is
Hey.
a dictator?
We laugh, baby.
Zelensky
Thank you,
literally
guys. That's
literally
awesome.
eradicated democracy in Ukraine. Let's be real.
Oh, time out. Sorry, what? How? How?
He told them that they can't vote after that.
Ren.
I think this
Ren.
was 2022.
Is Ukraine right now in a state of martial law?
Yes.
Does Ukraine's constitution state that when in martial law, no elections are to be held?
Yes.
Is Vladimir Zelensky just following the Ukrainian constitution?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. There we go. That's it. What do you mean? He's not a dictator.
Let me give you an analogy there real quick.
Hold on.
So,
Who won the
let's say-
election in Ukraine in 2019?
Crazy.
Who's speaking?
Kiki.
Kiki, who won the election in Ukraine in 2019?
2019. This would have to be
You ain't letting
Zelensky.
Plymouth Rock.
This would have to be
Plymouth Rock,
Zelensky.
donut.
So Zelensky was duly elected. So that is not.
Didn't happen the next time because look, let me give an analogy of my ideology real quick because it's like, look, if we have Trump right now. I know you guys hate Trump so much, even though he's one of the greatest people ever for America. Trump, let's say Trump is starting a war with
Your
Mexico.
elevator doesn't leave the basement, does it?
Let's say Trump starts a war with Mexico. Are you guys gonna keep wanting to vote Trump even though we're in martial law? Like, no, because Trump did a wrong thing, right?
The Constitution. Why are you dictating what another country's constitution is? I know that you, as a Republican that voted for Trump, don't have much faith in our constitution, but some of us actually believe in constitution.
I believe in my constitution.
No, you don't. You absolutely the fuck don't.
You gotta be careful.
Who's speaking here? Who's speaking here?
Me.
Ren, the co-host.
Raptured?
Yes.
Okay. No, I believe in a constitution, Raptured. I'm sorry that you
No,
feel
you
that
don't.
way.
No, you don't. Because if
You
you
can't
believe in
believe
the
in it.
Constitution,
That
you
doesn't
would
make any
no
sense.
way
You
support
can't
Trump.
believe in it.
If
Voting
you
for Trump
believe-
is believing in the Constitution. What are you talking about?
No, it is not.
Is
It
it?
is absolutely
Everyone has a fair right to be anything that they want to be in America.
Didn't Trump?
You
Isn't
think
Trump?
Trump
My
can run for a
God,
third
that's so
term?
much you just said. Trump is this. Okay, let's just take this piece by piece.
Yeah.
Trump is the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
person
black
who
man,
called
black
for the eradication. I can't say the word right now because I'm tired.
Mhm.
He wanted to get
I
rid
understand.
of
Mhm.
the Constitution.
Oh,
You do
God.
know that, right?
Here we go.
Here we go. All right.
What
If
you
you
guys
okay?
love to
All
run
right. So
on.
what do you think about it?
Why you guys love to run on this? Trump is literally rebuilding the Constitution. We need to rebuild it. We're using the.
Is there a process in order to rebuild or to make an
Is there a
amendment?
certain you said, is there a certain construct onto rebuilding the Constitution? Yeah, I mean it has to be because it's never been done.
Rebuilding the Constitution?
Hold on, the Constitution's never been amended.
Reconstruction is a better word for that.
The
Reconstruction.
Constitution has never been amended. Is that what you just said?
The Constitution has never been redacted or re-edited. No.
Bruh. Oh. Sir, words have
Hold,
meaning.
time out, everyone.
We have
Time out.
Okay.
Excuse me, Johan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
How many amendments does the Constitution have?
13, 16, 20. I don't even know.
I think 20 something, right? I don't remember all the amendments, but I remember all the important ones though.
Is this the same guy that says degressing? Or was that the other guy?
Yes.
I did say degress.
You said
Joe,
Yeah.
Joe,
Wow,
would you
but
like
my hands were
to
full.
chime in on this?
Whatever it is, digress.
Oh, well, I was going to
It's
say.
regress.
So what's interesting is when you talk about.
Well, it depends on the context I'm using it on, but okay.
Context you're using, it was regress.
And oh wait, no, I did say regress. I did say that. I did say
missed
that.
these.
No, you said
hold,
degress.
No,
hold on
no,
one moment, y'all. Hold on one moment.
Using the right context.
Phil, I hope you got the answer to these questions. I'm sorry that I didn't see them in a timely manner, but Phil sent over a total of 6, and there were 2 questions. For Johan, does he not know why we joined the war? We built up an army, but waited till it affected us.
Joined a war of what?
I think
war?
he's talking about maybe World War II. Talking about World War
Does
II.
he not know why we joined? Yo, this guy's fucking retarded. Oh my god,
Bruh, slur,
You gotta
come on.
go.
Take a lap. Take a lap. You got to drop and come back. All right. And then also he said, if we were in a war, is our president able to stay in power? Good question. Good question. Yes, he is. All right. So the answer is yes. Okay. All right. Y'all drop some hearts in the chat for Phil. Drop some hearts in the chat for Phil. Like, Johan, please do better.
All right, sorry.
Johan, that word shouldn't be rolling so easily off your tongue.
Yeah, no, on for real, I am so sorry about using that word. I don't use slurs, and I really apologize for that one.
Okay. What were we talking about? Oh, amendments. Can you tell us what an amendment is?
An amendment is a legislation in the United States.
No, it's just
How old
basically
are
a
you?
change.
How
Okay,
old
go
are
ahead.
you? Hold on one second. How old are you?
I don't know why I have to say how old I am.
How old are you?
How old are you?
I'm 40. How old are you?
Okay, I'm 30.
No way.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have my degree, and I have a degree
Degree in what?
User experience design.
What the hell is that?
Of course, you don't know what the hell that is because
I don't know what that is.
No, user experience design. Hold on. No,
that
user
UX?
experience. Yes,
Mhm.
basically.
Okay.
He designed the user interface for like sites and apps and things like that.
So then why did you act like you didn't know that?
Because she calls it UX, but I figured she did know once I started explaining it. I know what it is. I'm very familiar with the subject.
What's an amendment again?
An amendment is a legislation that is passed in the United States that people have to abide by.
No.
Yeah, because everything that the amendment says you must abide by, and that includes the judicial branch as well.
Okay.
Everyone has to abide by that.
No.
I just
no.
really like I want to have that level of confidence.
Political science, okay? Like
No, literally, it's just a change. It's just a change or an addition to a contract. All right. It's just a change. Or you can call it an article of the Constitution. All right. All that other stuff that you said, no.
Bro, I didn't go to
Jesus
school.
Christ. Article
I didn't go to
edit. I
school
know.
for political
Okay.
science. I didn't go
Okay, you didn't go to school for political science, but you want to sit here and you want to say that Trump is restructuring
because look how great he's
the
doing.
Constitution.
You went to middle school, didn't you?
Yeah, of course.
You
I
went
mean,
to
I
high
know
school,
the
right?
basics.
lot.
I know the
Okay,
basics.
so how do you not know what an amendment is?
Because let's be honest, as you're an adult, and you know that when you grow, certain things, as you learn more things, certain things drop off in priority. So you retain more things that are important versus things that are not important.
Did you just give us the Homer Simpson excuse?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't do analogies with animation. I don't know what you're talking
You're
about.
basically just saying that you don't have enough capacity that if new information comes in, old information goes out.
No, that's not what I'm saying. And I'm happy that you tried to do something for yourself to make yourself feel better. But no, that's not what I'm saying.
Johan, that's what you said, darling.
No, what I said is that
what I said is that
things take the
no.
back.
You said as an adult, you forget things.
Check this out, y'all. Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book. Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book. Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book. Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book. R-E-A-D-A-B-O, okay. R-E-A-D-A-B-O,
Okay.
R-E-A-D-A-B-O,
Okay.
R-E-A-D-A-B-O, okay. Sports.
Johan, read a motherfucking book.
That was fun.
Read a book.
I read many books.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You may
Would you
read
like
them,
me
but
to
do
name
you
a book that I
comprehend them?
read?
Hey, you may read
That
them,
you
but do you
read. That
comprehend
you
them?
read.
No, that I read.
Oh
I,
my God,
I'm,
Johan, I
I'm
can't stand you.
I'm
Johan.
currently on.
Oh God, Johan.
See, you guys trying to
That
make
I'm reading. That I'm reading. Johan, stop.
Oh
Stop.
God, here we
You
go.
do, Johan, stop. You don't have to be the smartest guy in the room.
I don't have to be, but you guys want me to be. That's the whole thing.
I don't want you to be. I don't want you to be. I want you to be smarter, but I don't want you to be the smartest guy in the room. I don't think that if you are the smartest guy in the room, then guess what? You are in the wrong room.
And you said an amazing thing, and that's what a book that I am currently reading is saying as well, which is the 48 Laws of Power.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Not the serial killer's guide to a personality. Huh? Did I say that out loud?
Yeah,
That
you
makes
weren't.
no
you weren't
sense.
muted.
Anyway,
Oh my God, that book.
So I don't know how you got that conclusion, but anyway, that's a whole nother argument. What I'm trying to figure out here is that how you guys don't understand that make that Trump, the Donald Trump, the American daddy is not making America great right now.
Imagine someday on Dateline clips of our lives being posted from some of these Trumpers. Like, here's a clip of where he was.
There were signs.
Where he was showing antisocial behavior.
I think you're talking
What?
He used to go on TikTok lives.
Let's hit a topic. So
Sorry. Sometimes we get very unserious. Our apologies.
Let me hit a topic real quick so you guys can maybe we can get somewhere with that. Let's talk about the immigration issue that Biden wanted to offset to disturb American the American economy and the American dream in general.
No, I want to go back to I want to go back to Trump. Restructuring or whatever you said.
Okay.
No, what did you say? Because is Biden the president now? No, he's not.
Was the president.
He said he was rebuilding the Constitution,
Thank you, Kiki.
And the Constitution has never been redacted.
Well, the Constitution kind of is being redacted now because we have Trump doing amazing things,
Johan,
monumental things right now.
Can you define redacted for me?
Redacted means to be able to basically kind of summarize in a way, or trying to shorten in a way,
That's not redacted.
No, darling, you're wrong.
To redact means to summarize something or
what does it mean when someone releases a redacted document?
When someone releases a redacted document, it means that they are basically showing you the key things within the document.
It means that some of the information was covered, all right, was not made public. So redacted means to take away.
So redacted means to be to undisclose, like that. No.
Yeah. That's it. You got it. I think he got it.
I could have sworn. No. Okay. Whatever. So okay, fine. Definition wise, redacted. Okay, it means that someone's taking away something. Apparently, thank God Trump is doing that. You guys,
Avery said, "Can we talk to Joe?" Yeah, you're right. You're right, Avery. So, Johan, take a moment, okay? Take a
I
breather.
I will.
Okay, Joe.
So I wanted to go back to a while ago because you guys kind of got off on one thing.
It was
One
a
thing I
lot.
want to talk about rights. So one thing that's interesting with Hitler and the Holocaust is that
Oh, hold on, Joe. Okay, so for TikTok purposes, because of TikTok terms and conditions, we have to say certain words. Like we have to say Schmittler, Schmolocaust, Schnazis. Basically, any word that you think might be bad, just try to add like a SCH in front of it, and then like we'll be fine.
Or unalive, because
Yeah, and unalive. Yeah.
My husband's following me around with his drone.
Cool. I don't want to. Oh, because he's trying to keep you because it's dark outside. You get your steps in.
Yeah, that's
actually
fucking nerdy.
one thing
That's
that
clever.
the Krappler did.
Wait, hold on 1 second, Joe. He don't want to be out there in the dark, but he want to make sure you safe. That's sweet. That's a good man, Savannah.
He's a
At least
good man,
At least
Savannah.
he's using his drone for something.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, Joe. Go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. He took the rights away from the other guys, and but what he did was interesting because he didn't do it like a dictatorship. He used the laws that were actually on the German books. Instead, it was in the guise of safety. And if you look at some videos of survivors, they're like, keep your stuff. Oh, I should have said PPO. I'm sorry. But yeah, he did that, and that's how he get away with it.
he did it by demonizing others, and then trying to say, in order to protect you, we need this for which confiscating pew-pews. He basically said that they needed to confiscate them for safety and for military purposes.
Now, as far as the Trump thing,
So I have a question,
Go ahead.
Joe. All right, because one of the things that I rarely hear people who voted for Trump, especially those who are pro 2A, one thing that I don't hear them talk about is well, actually, it's more so people that are on the left. Actually, they don't talk about the fact that when it comes to fascism, which is what Schmittler was and what I believe Donald Trump is, they don't talk about how they don't want anyone else owning firearms. They don't talk about that. They talk about a lot, but they don't talk about that part because do you think that at some point that Donald Trump is going to come after the firearms and he is going to do it under the guise of we're trying to keep you safe?
So, as a reenactor, that's an interesting question because I grew up in upstate New York. I don't live there now, but they recently passed a law where reenactors have to do a background check for black powder. And one of the biggest arguments I've seen on 2A is, oh, our forefathers meant muskets. I'm like, okay, that's fine, but now you're requiring me to. Now I have to get a background check to get black powder for my musket.
Well, they didn't. But the thing about the 2A is that they didn't even mean muskets. Yeah, like during the Continental Army, they had muskets. That was their firearm of choice. That's all that they had. But the well-formed militia, it was not about owning a musket. It was literally because the United States did not have a military. So we didn't have a military. So it's basically saying that the states could form their own, like what we now know as a National Guard. All right. Anne Marie, thank you so much for sending out a sub. Thank you so much. Awesome. I'm going to play the song in just a moment. I promise, guys. All right. But it was for them to form like what we have now, what we know now as the National Guard. And I won't even go into the reason as to why they would want to have had a National Guard because I don't want to get off on a whole nother subject there. But that's what the 2A was for. It wasn't so people could own, assault rifles. It wasn't
I
that.
never said anything about assault rifles.
I know that, but what I'm saying is that it wasn't that. It wasn't so people can have these arsenals in their homes. And so my question though, because you mentioned background checks on black powder and whatnot, which is what you use for your reenactments. But my question is, because you voted for Donald Trump, like, and you know history, all right? So I don't think that you are blind to the similarities between what they did in 1930s Germany versus what's happening now. Because Trump came in and the first thing he did was he declared a state of emergency at the border. All right, which basically opens up his ability to exercise his executive powers. All right, to basically expand his powers.
I really
then-
want to hit this topic so bad.
Okay, wait your
I'm
turn.
talking to Joe.
No, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Please go. I just wanted to put that in.
So with that being said, Joe, like the things that Trump is doing so far, how he's made brown people the enemy. So because with fascism, you need a scapegoat. And Hitler did that with socialists, with communists at the time known as socialists. He did that with communists. All right. So seeing the similarities between the two, do you think that he would come after people's firearms, that he would try to make firearms illegal?
Wait. Can you say it to me one more time? Because I didn't know if you were putting that or not.
It's okay. Like with Trump, the similarities, because how can I put this to make it better understood? Under Nazi Germany, what happened was only the upper class, which were the SS officers, were allowed to own firearms. Everybody else could not own firearms. And that's because Schmittler took those firearms. He made it so that people couldn't have their pew-pews. Do you think Trump would do something similar here in the United States? Do you think he would come after people's firearms? I've always wanted to talk about this, and I have a history buff on the panel, so I want to see what you have to say.
Well, I will say is in his first term, when he did the bump stocks, a lot of us 2A people didn't like it, and I will tell you this: I didn't even know what the hell that thing was back then. I like classic 2A stuff, like the old war stuff. And when I found out what it was, I was like, oh God, I kind of want one, but I don't. He was not in his right to do that. But even in his first term, he still stood behind the 2A. Now, it's really a question of not the president. How do you feel about being safe in your house? Do you want one? Do you not? If you're okay with not having one, don't have one. But the original, from the history of it, you were required practically in the 1700s pretty much to own a pew-pew. It was expected of you. The militia back then was you. The reserve was you. You were the army.
Hold on, what did you say, Ren?
Something he just said bothered me.
Go ahead.
He said that when it came to 2A, he said if you feel safe in your home and you don't want one, then don't get one. Why does that qualify for an inanimate object and does not qualify for women?
Oh, are we that's a pivot, Ren.
No, it's just a question. It's not.
But let's go into a whole different subject. But that's a good question, and we can get there.
Yeah. So
we can get there, but
no,
that's
I just wanted to say it out loud so I didn't forget it.
Oh,
Go
okay.
ahead. You can finish up.
I gotta get you a notebook, Ren.
If I write it down, I'll lose where I wrote it.
I don't understand how this has a gender thing. If you want one, get one, woman or man.
Oh no, Joe. It's Erica knows where I was going with it, but you go ahead. I'm sorry because I don't want to.
I didn't understand you.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's you go ahead.
All right. And Ren, the eviction notice has been paid for you know who,
Oh, me?
and I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Is it me?
I don't know. You want to play a game?
I love the games. Let's play.
Okay. Ren, do you have a question for Johan?
Johan,
Yeah.
what's the difference between a loophole and a wormhole?
I only know what a loophole is. I don't know what a wormhole is.
You just got sent through a wormhole. Bye.
Shout out to James. James said, "This is to kick Johan. Let him know he's been redacted from the conversation."
Wait, who gave Prophet a sub?
I don't know.
Oh, that was like
gifted
last week.
subs.
It was wild.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
a wild time.
Do we want to talk to the Baptist?
I think the Baptists would drive Joe crazy.
I think Joe would leave us. I
think
really do think Joe
one
would
or two
leave us.
things will happen if we bring the Baptists up. He would either drive Joe crazy, or Joe will reveal himself.
Oh wait, am I not on camera? You want me? You want to see me on camera?
We don't want to.
No,
Joe, don't turn your camera on. But let's see what happens.
I'm not that ugly. I'm only 42. Thanks.
No, we weren't saying it like that.
All right, guys. The prophet is. Oh God. The Baptist is here. All right, the Baptist is here, y'all. Okay, so I need y'all to do a few cool, awesome things for us. Tap, tap, tap the screen. Share the live. Let's take care of the panel. All right. Send those penny gifts. Let's knock out the high bears. After we knock out the high bears, I'll move into the manifestation goal. Wait, we are $132 from goal. So $132 from goal. All right. Remember, if we do all the good things tonight, that means knocking out the donation goal, reaching the manifestation goal, and getting to 200,000 likes. We can go ahead and do that amazing thing that we enjoy doing here. Okay, so there's that. So let's just see what happens. It's 340 people in here. I know we can do all the amazing things. So tap, tap, tap the screen, share the live, take care of the panel. Let's knock out these high bears. And also, if you do want to donate and show love that way, Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. Links in the bio. And be sure to show love to Alina, Ren, and Kiki, and also Joe, because Joe has been sensible thus far. Okay. All right. Deep breaths. This is going to be a whole lot of fucking work. Okay, Joe. So like it is kind of like yes and no. If you say no, I mean by all means you say no. We would just disagree. If you say yes, then okay, we would just agree. Do you think Donald Trump is going to come after your pew-pews?
No.
Okay. All right. We disagree. And the reason why we disagree is because I think that he will. I don't think that a fascist regime wants anyone other than loyalists owning firearms. And he cannot guarantee that the American populace is loyal to him.
Hold on one second. I gotta say something to the chat. To Jess. Jess, they gotta be on here for at least 10 minutes. So you gotta hold on.
Damn.
The president is just trying to bring America together. And today, what an amazing job he did, encouraging Ukraine and, making the world safer. And I know behind closed doors, they had a conversation.
Was that a
The
leader?
real conversation took place behind closed doors. And America and Ukraine is great again. And praise the Lord for that, because we're all red, white, and blue, folks.
Prophet, what conversation took place behind closed doors? Because the cameras were on, and so were the mics. We saw the conversation in 8K.
Well, let the Baptist explain to you, because I know a thing or two. The President Trump is a chess player, and he was just putting on a show to confuse Putin. Just like in professional wrestling, you got the good guy and the heel. That's all that was going on in front of the camera. But when they went back where the cameras aren't, they were drinking some whiskey, talking it out, and it's going to be all great, folks. Just trust Trump. Just trust your president.
That's not what happened.
Zelensky left the White House.
Trust
He
me,
didn't leave the
President
White
Trump-
House. He was kicked out of the White House.
That's fair.
No, the president he's a respectful Christian.
Oh my God.
And he invited Zelensky. He was the guest.
Not-
But in
not
front of
the
cameras, they had to
not the
put on an
respectful
act. So
Christian
Putin,
He
oxymoron.
called him disrespectful, man.
it was just to throw off Putin. Putin was watching that live, as you know. So Trump is a chess player.
Do you know
So
that
this is a
Russian
game of
state
chess.
media
That's
was
all that was, folks.
in the room?
Trust me, I'm a Baptist. I know what I'm talking about. I'm a Baptist.
Y'all are so dumb. Either that or this is like a long troll. It's like the long game.
I really
Because
feel like
the trust me, I'm a Baptist shit. It just
Alina, we
it's
Baptists.
getting Arrested Development.
No, we are
Stay in
you know,
office.
humanitarian type folks. You know, we
no,
Baptists.
you're not.
We always doing good works out there.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
quick
always
shout out to
mission trips, huh?
World Changers Ministry, Pastor Creflo Dollar. Shout out to him as well. You know, we're all doing a great job out here for you guys. And guys, just stay positive. It's not the end
How
of
do
the
you-
world.
how
The
do you
sky's
get,
not falling down.
How are you able to
Your
get words
President Trump is
with his
fighting
balls
for you,
down your throat like that?
and
Tap,
he's
tap,
gonna
tap the
end
Usually
the
they
screen,
war,
say
guys.
folks.
usually
Tap,
they
tap
say
the
when you're
screen.
choking on something, you can't really get words out. So you must have a really
Alina,
aggressive
you're
throat.
more than welcome to come visit us at our church. You have an invitation.
Jess.
No, I'd rather burn in hell.
Erica.
He's a sub. $40.
Tap 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 the screen.
Tap, tap, tap the screen. If there's already
Somebody-
20 on his head, somebody else needs to send 40. I mean 20
Oh.
more.
Well, somebody wants to know if they send 80, can he be gone for good?
No, you have to send me 100 in order to permaban someone.
Yeah, there you go.
And again, the president loves you all. Donald Trump is
Trina
for the
said, how do you
people.
revoke a sub?
He's here to bring world peace. That's why we elected Donald Trump. You know, even it was said in the article that Harris is telling people to get behind the president. So it's time for red, white, and blue to be one. Come on.
Is
we
Trump
can
your
do this.
savior?
Yo, they are crowdfunding.
Is Trump your savior, Prophet?
Well, no, Trump is, you know, he's just the president of the country, but we got to support him. You know what I mean? As Americans, we got to support him. Why would you say he's my savior?
What is just happening?
You act like he is.
Not at all, not at all. But Trump does say a prayer or two to the good Lord.
No, he don't.
I have never seen that man pray.
No, he's a Christian. He said it on TV many times.
So what has he done? What fruit of the spirit has he exhibited?
Well, he's done a lot of charity work over the years, you know, and
Stealing from charities. Okay, go on.
right now he's trying to prevent WW3 because he cares about the American people. And that's why he's the president. He didn't have to run to be a president. But
So
God
you
inspired him to
just
be the
isolated us
president.
from all of Europe, and how is that preventing WW3?
Because Trump is a level 5 chess player. He's outsmarting Putin. He just put on a fake show in front of the media.
He
Made it
just
look like
glazed
Zelensky and
Putin
him
in that
aren't buddies,
meeting,
but they
and
are.
he had Russian state media, who his media director said that they handpick who's in that room. Russian state media was in the room with him.
Because exactly my point. You just proved my point. See, you just proved my point. They were watching them like hawks. They wanted to make sure that Trump is actually appearing to be on their side. But behind closed doors, he gave Zelensky assurance that Ukraine
I
is
know
safe.
that's right. I know that's right. I know that's right, Courtney. Trump can't read. Go ahead. You were saying?
The president has given Zelensky, I believe, behind closed doors, a assurance that the people of Ukraine are safe and America will not abandon them because we're God's country. You know what I mean? We don't abandon people.
He kicked Zelensky out of the White House, and when he goes behind closed doors with Putin, he's giving him a handy.
This is some amazing fan fiction, though. Oh my gosh, this is good fan
I
fiction.
really believe that the president cares about the Ukrainian people. He cares about the Palestinian people. He cares about the Israeli people. He just wants world peace. That's what Trump wants.
Bull
That's
crap.
why he's the president.
Okay. We are 65 from a perma or 5 from a tonight.
Erica, how can the president win you over? How can you join MAGA? Let me ask you that question. Is there a possibility of that happening?
Is fat meat greasy?
Aqua Tofana. That would be.
Avery put 40 on his head. Remember. Thank you, Avery. Avery, how much is it? Cause the permaban is over here.
Hey, no, hold on. Because I will send you the rest of this. It's 35. So it's 35 so far. So 35 plus 40 is at 75.
Now,
Okay,
Raptor-
$25 more left. Get that
Now,
permaban
Raptor,
in.
let me just say on the behalf of the president,
25
he
more
loves
to
America,
permaban.
and America is great, and America is safe with the leadership of this great president. You know, he's got God on his side, and the Baptist is praying for him, and I'm praying for you all. You know what I mean? So let's
20
unite.
more for a
Time
perma.
to unite, folks.
20 more for a perma.
Don't pray
I
for
don't
me.
understand why you thought this guy would upset me.
You say, Alina?
What'd you say? I would know what Joe said.
Said, "Don't
Alina
pray for
said,
me."
"Don't pray for me." What'd you say, Joe?
I don't understand why you guys thought that he would upset me.
Ren, what'd I say?
Mm-hmm.
What'd I say? I said either or.
I believe
Either
Joe
or.
in the spirit supports Donald Trump. I really do. I could sense it. I think Joe believes in the president and he believes in
Joe,
his
Joe
country.
voted for Trump. So
Yeah, white men gonna white men.
Ren, 15 more. 15 left, guys. 15 left to do it for the permaban.
I would actually like to ask you guys a question.
But also shout out to Phil for the 3. Phil said, "How Christian-like is it, Prophet, to steal money from a children's cancer fund?"
Well, see, back then the president was not a perfect man. He was in the wilderness. He hadn't found the Lord yet.
5 left. 5 left.
But now he's found the Lord. Now Donald Trump sees the light. That's why he's the president for you, me, and all of America. And the people in the audience, the president loves you. The Lord loves you. Let's stay positive. Let the Baptists encourage you to stay positive.
Hey,
Let's pray.
Prophet. See you later. Don't come back. He's gone.
Prophet, you got the permaban. Drop some hearts in the chat for yourselves for pulling that together. Crowdfunding the permaban.
All right, let me know how much I owe you. I know you said you had 40, and then you said 5 more.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I have a question for you guys.
5.
Hold on one moment.
Hold on, I'm gonna cash up you 55 right now.
Okay, all right, awesome. Make it 35 because I have to give you 20 anyways because you had got a kick earlier. But that's a permaban.
Cool.
It's a permaban. Hey, a permaban. I'm gonna just do some applause. Let's get Prophet out of here. Clap, clap, clap for yourselves. Drop some hearts. Like, good grief. Oh, child.
I got a question for you guys.
Joe is talking. Okay, what's the question, Joe?
How do you feel about the media and how, whether it's Democrat, Republican, how do you feel the media has represented everything in the last like 4 or 5 years?
They're not doing their goddamn job. Because if they were doing their job, they'd be telling the truth about bringing Donald Trump and we wouldn't be here today. They need to do their jobs and tell the goddamn truth.
Stop saying washing him.
Exactly.
They make him look a lot smarter and more powerful than he actually is.
And more palatable too. Also, stop laughing at him. Like they make everything that he does into a joke. And so then people see it as a joke and then people don't take him seriously. And then we end up with what we're with now.
Let me rephrase that question. If the media is called out on a factual thing, how do you feel about it when they don't respond correctly or respond at all?
Are you saying that when the media doesn't tell the truth about something factual? Like, what are you saying? Say it again.
Give us an example, because you have a specific example you're asking about. So let's come down to brass tacks.
That's a fair question, and I honestly cannot give you one right off the bat. But let's just say, hypothetical, when they get called out and nothing's said. I can give you one. Let's go back to what's his name, Kyle Rittenhouse. I remember watching The View, and they're like, "Oh, he had a gun in his hand, and it was a cell phone." That's not technically the media, I know, but stuff like that. Just an all-encompassing question, I suppose.
What about Kyle Rittenhouse? I'm sorry, I missed it. What's the question?
I guess Kyle Rittenhouse had a cell phone in his hand, and they said it was a pew pew.
Oh.
Oh no! The View said it was a pew pew, and actually that's why he's suing them. But and it wasn't. But it was just an all-encompassing question. So whether it's Republican or Democrat, I don't care. If the media is called out,
Okay, when did he have this?
I was just saying if they're fact checked and they don't say anything, because I've seen that a lot lately, and I'm a little confused.
So, do you think we should bring back the fairness doctrine?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bore your chat.
No, she's talking to you. She's asking you, do you think we should bring about the...
Do you think we should bring back the fairness doctrine?
Who's the fairness doctrine?
That the fairness doctrine was legislation that was actually repealed under Reagan, which legislated that news media outlets needed to tell both sides of the story. They needed to actually report both sides of the story. So, in order to when that was repealed, that's when you started getting opinion and entertainment news and entertainment media.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. That's fascinating. Thank you for telling me that, because, you know, I at my age, I look at it. I'm like, I remember. Well, I don't remember, but I would look at Walter Cronkite on Vietnam and stuff, and I'm like, that was news. They just told you what was.
Because the moment we put a movie star in office, everything became entertainment.
That would be Reagan.
Yep.
But you know, you're sort of right on that, because we have done that. We have.
Mm-hmm.
In Birthright, did you vote for Trump?
In Birthright? Are they asleep?
Okay,
No,
can you
they
hear me now?
typed it in the chat. So
There you go. Yes, I did.
okay, why?
Why? Because there's a couple things. Number one, BP Harris basically left the borders wide open. I felt that I can trust. Oops, God damn it. Why does this keep going on?
Are you going through a tunnel?
Can we start from a place of truth and realize that the borders were not wide open? Like
I like that, Ren. Can we start from a place of truth? I like that.
And that VP Harris is in a ceremonial role. Like, she did not have the power to do any of what you guys are claiming.
I knew he would be back tonight.
I knew he don't want to talk about nothing though.
I know. I knew he was gonna be back tonight.
Hang out, Jerron. All right. You don't want to talk about that though. Okay. And in Birthright, that's a friggin' wild name that you have there, sir. You want to talk about your username?
Waka waka waka.
Mm-hmm. Or here's the who. Oh, golly jeez. Okay. Okay. Where am I going with this?
Hold on. And before y'all ask, you can only do one perma a night. You can't do more. Because if
Who made that rule?
You really want to keep doing them? We're gonna run out of ops. These the way they want to get rid of folks.
They want to pay for them. They want to pay for it. Well, that's fair, actually. No, if you want to permaban someone, it's $100. Everything with Erica is the name. Pay links in the bio. Cash App and Venmo also have a PayPal.
Okay, hey, these likes are not moving. If y'all want to ever get the chance at pickle time,
it was 12 o'clock. Shit.
Yeah. If y'all ever want to get a chance at pickle time, y'all might want to come on. And you need to change your goal because remember you got the.
What is pickle time? Is
Yeah, I got the manifestation goal.
No, I'm talking about
Oh no, permabans don't count towards that.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know.
That's separate. We always do that. That's always separate. But Phil did send a $1, and Phil said that Kyle Rittenhouse did have a Smith and Wesson M&P 15, which is an AR-15 style weapon. But I think, aren't you guys talking about something else when it comes to Rittenhouse?
Yes, I think you.
Okay, this wasn't the actual pew-pewing that he had. This was something else, right?
No, the video that they showed on The View with the guy that he unalived his arm was the guy that was attacking him had a pew pew, but on The View they said it was a cell phone, and it wasn't. It was an actual pew pew.
You just say that was attacking Kyle Rittenhouse, the guy that drove over the border with a weapon.
You know, I will say this. I think what he did legally was wrong, but he wasn't.
There's no but. There's no but to that.
There's but.
You can't say when you say but, it negates everything that you just said. So yeah, no.
And again, it's a prerogative. No, he was there to help people.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. What state do you live in?
Technically, right now, Virginia, but I'm from upstate New York.
Okay. No. When you understand that he drove across state lines from Illinois, from northern Illinois, up to Wisconsin, he went up there and he brought his weapon with him. The police should have handled that situation with him walking around with that weapon out. They should have handled that. Those people should still be alive, and Kyle Rittenhouse should be in jail. Period.
Prison.
However,
he should be in prison.
But he's not because the system that if it would have been any other protest, Kyle Rittenhouse would be in jail.
Well, then we have to go into the definition of a peaceful protest.
Hey, Rand. Joe about to piss me off.
Yeah, I'm already there. Because we about to go into that whole bullshit about how the Black Lives Matter protests weren't peaceful, which they mostly were. The people that were causing most of the problems were people like Kyle Rittenhouse.
Exactly.
Kyle Rittenhouse should be in prison, but he cried. And if it had been any other protest, if it had been for any other cause but Black lives, Kyle Rittenhouse would be in prison.
I never said anything about Black lives.
What you said you had to consider the type of protest.
I don't care.
What do you mean by that?
If you're white or black, I don't care about your skin color. If you're destroying businesses.
What did you mean by that?
I mean,
you wait, are you about to say that property matters more than people's lives?
No.
I think that's what you're about to say.
Well,
finish your thought.
If you're going to do a peaceful protest, what would you do?
No, say what you were going to say about destroying businesses. We know where you were going.
No, I think I asked you. What would you do if you wanted to protest something? What would you do?
I had a question. Since answering questions with questions. Can you first of all, I need you to answer Elena's question, but then I have a question for you.
Go ahead and answer your question. I'm curious. I mean, 'cause I feel like you're kind of putting me on a spot here.
All I did was ask you to finish your thought.
Joe, what's your opinion on the Proud Boys?
On the what? You know, you got me there because I don't really know anything about them. I'm not even sure who they are. I've heard about them, but I don't know who they are. I don't know what.
Do you know what they stand for?
I do not. Go ahead.
They're a white tea supremacist group, and
like Ku Klux Klan.
you can't say the whole name. You
I,
got
I never stopped myself from like I didn't know if I was gonna get. Yeah, go ahead.
you got to say Triple K. But Kyle Rittenhouse associates himself with the Proud Boys.
Oh, well, it goes back to the whole media thing that I was asking you guys earlier. We only get so much information, and you believe in what you guys believe in. I believe what I believe in, and how do we?
Okay, I get that. I get that, but I really want you to get back to what Alina was asking. I really want you to finish your statement. What were you gonna say?
About protests and property.
I don't care what color you are. I don't care if you're polka dot, purple Peter Monster Eater. I just think that any protest, no matter what the cause, should never do that kind of stuff.
What kind of stuff? What are you talking about?
Breaking down property and this and that. I mean, you know, it's a horrible thing to do that. If you want to protest, do it peacefully.
Hey,
So I have a question.
go ahead.
What do you think about January 6th? Was that a peaceful protest?
You know, I've got so many things about that.
It is.
That's a yes or no question. Like, let me try. Hey, Alina, was January 6th a peaceful protest?
Absolutely not. One of
Hey.
the darkest days in our country.
There you have it. Ren, was January 6th a peaceful protest?
Fuck no, bro.
Fuck no, bro. Kiki, same question. Was January 6th a peaceful protest?
Oh, it was domestic tea group insurrection.
There you have it. Same. I feel the exact same way that all three of my panelists feel. Joe.
Yes, ma'am.
Make it make sense, Joe. Make it make sense. How come you can't just say that January 6th wasn't a peaceful protest?
Well, I told you earlier, I'm different. Do I think it was a peaceful protest? No, but I also think that the Capitol in Washington, D.C. is the people's house. For all of us.
Not when it's closed to the public like it was on that day. There are certain days that it's closed to the public.
I got a question because I got a couple questions. First, you do Civil War reenactment. Which side do you fight on?
The North.
Okay, so the Union. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Second, the protest that Kyle Rittenhouse was going to help people at, and I say help with air quotes. What was it for?
If you want to know my dumbness, I believe at that time it was a BLM movement, and he was there to help people, which I do agree with you in the fire pew pew thing.
No. But no, hold on. Hold on before you go off too far.
Okay.
That protest was about somebody being shot, pew-pewed. It was about someone, and if I remember, it was Jacob Blake. He did not,
I said it was.
He did not lose his life.
That's
at
the
that
one
point.
of those contractors in the truck, right?
I don't remember the exact story because that's quite it. the subject is extremely traumatizing for me. So,
Rand,
yeah.
We've all gone through a lot of
Huh?
crap in the last 4 years.
the notice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did I say something
Wait,
wrong?
did
I'm
you
sorry.
did you really try to be like, oh, we've all gone through some shit,
No, I was
and
saying
compare
that.
it to being unalived by police
No, that's not
that are
what I
supposed to
said.
serve and
Well,
protect?
yeah,
That
they
is not.
they
That
pew-pewed him for no reason, and now he is paralyzed.
He is.
He is paralyzed, and they were protesting because they wanted the police to be honest. And you sat here, and I need you to hear just how messed up this is. You sat here and you're making excuses for January 6ers, and they were fighting because the person they wanted to win didn't win.
I actually didn't say that.
They were trying to overthrow the government. It was an
They're trying to
insurrection.
overthrow the government, but
said
you
I
think
didn't feel
Kyle
it.
Rittenhouse is okay for what he did because he was helping people who were protesting someone
The
being harmed.
unjustified shooting of a black man.
So earlier we were talking about constitutional law, were we not?
Oh, don't change the subject now. All right. Rand, you heard what I said earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, by all means.
Yep, he gone.
Damn, his ankles on that pivot.
All right. All right.
I was gonna say
See?
he gone. I didn't even want to. No.
Shout out to Irene for using her monthly kick. Remember, Irene, you use your kick on the first day of the month. All right. The first day of the month, Irene. All right. Drop some hearts in the chat for Irene. And so while we do have a little bit of a pause here, let's go ahead and play the song for all of the new subs that we got tonight. Thank you so very much for joining the Love Crew. Remember, as a sub, you get access to a monthly kick. You can also use your 30-minute co-hosting position to come up on the panel and co-host with Rand and I. And if Alina is here, you will be the co-host for 30 minutes. And you get access to our amazing Discord where all the fun is happening. And you kind of get to be by proxy, the glunties. You get to be a goon, a love, one of the cunts, I'll explain later, and also one of the chickies. All right. If you know, you know. Okay. So guys, thank you so much. And if you need access to the Discord, go ahead and reach out to myself or Ren or one of the mods, and we'll go ahead and get you set up there.
I'm gonna ask AI to make a sticker.
It says glunties.
No, that has a picture of a disco ball, a heart.
It should be a chick. It should be a chicken, like a little baby chicken for Parker's Chickies. And it should be like at a disco. And it should be like holding a ball or something. And then it should have like hearts around it. But we need it should be sitting in a chair.
Make it a disco heart.
A disco heart. Okay. Okay. But like, you know how Alina feels about AI though, right?
Yeah.
How we all feel about AI.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't love AI, but also because of accessibility reasons, I also appreciate AI. So
we understand. All right. Is the guy with the really fucked up username available to talk?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Listen, not everyone has to. Like, we all have our things, I can't give up Coke, but I can avoid AI.
What?
I can't give up Starbucks drinks, but I can avoid AI. I'm just being honest. Like,
I can't give up
no,
AI,
please
but I
judge
don't
me.
drink Starbucks, and I have no problem giving up Coca-Cola.
Please don't judge me, y'all.
Hey,
It fuels my cold heart. I'm sorry, who's talking?
Somebody said, wait, hold up. Irene, somebody said it's only 11 p.m. on the West Coast. Irene should get a pass.
Irene should get a
still
pass.
February.
Oh, it's still February for her?
It is only 11 a.m.
Yeah, I do know that Irene already used her February kick, right?
You sure about that? Can I see
I'm
I want to see the
positive about
spreadsheet.
that.
Can I see the spreadsheet?
Wow, not the spreadsheet. I know you didn't just say the spreadsheet. Wow. What a call out. I feel attacked.
Is there a timestamp on that?
I feel attacked.
Okay, in
Well,
birthright.
I never use
Okay.
mine, so
Can I
technically
ask Rain
she
a
can use
question?
mine.
So, okay. Hey, Rain, so kind
I
of
always
a,
forget.
what you just said, you were traumatized about the whole incident with Jacob Blake. You were saying?
Are we serious right now?
No, I'm not trying to bring. I'm just using it. She did say that, right?
Mm.
So
Ren, did you say that?
Yes.
I know.
Okay. So my question is, so why do you have selective outrage about that, but then you don't care about the shooting in Chicago last weekend where there was two unarmed black teenagers that shot and killed a 37-year-old woman? Why do you care about that?
You have to use TikTok appropriate language.
Oh, I'm sorry. PPU.
The irony of asking Ren is crazy.
Why is that crazy?
You don't know shit about Chicago. So I'm going to ask you very fucking politely to move on.
Well, I'm saying, why are you outraged?
Shut the fuck up and move the
Oh, so
fuck on.
you won't answer. That's right.
No, I'm not answering that question.
Yeah, because you won't.
Tap,
I
tap, tap
live
the
here.
screen.
Yeah,
I
because you
live
won't,
here.
because you're a coward.
No, I
Oh,
live in
why are you
Chicago,
name
you
calling?
fucking
I'm not
douchebag.
name calling.
Rude. That is just so rude. You're doing
Shut
that for
the
no
fuck up,
reason.
stupid bitch.
Tap, tap, tap the screen, Ren. Protect the live. Let's do all the good things, guys. Tap, tap, tap the screen. Take care of the panel. Send some penny gifts. Keep the live alive. Let TikTok know you want to be here. All right. I want to have a conversation about your username, Birthright. All right. Why that username? Why do you want to end birthright citizenship?
Oh, here we go. Yeah. No, the reason I want to end birthright citizenship because, well, first of all, it should be illegal. Why do we allow people to come across our border? And granted, they're from third world nations. They aren't bringing much to the table. Why should we let them have the children? It's a scam. Do you not agree with
Excuse
that?
me. Did you just say that they're not bringing anything to the table?
The people that are predominantly coming from the south of the border are poorer. They're uneducated.
Oh.
So you
it's
don't like
only
brown
south of the border?
Yeah.
You just don't like brown people.
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
a lot
you
of these people are
did.
coming with
No, I did
education
not.
and
You didn't
degrees and
use
shit
those
like that.
exact words, but you legit just said that.
I didn't say anything about brown people.
Did this man just say south of the border? The people that are
south of the
coming from
border.
south of the border?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
he
said
did.
south of the border. Yes.
Okay, who lives south of the border, babes? Tell us.
So there's Mexico, Guatemala, El Salvador, Belize, Brazil, Argentina, Chile,
Them's is
Venezuela.
brown people.
No, what are you talking about? I got part of my family's from Brazil and we're white, so that's false.
So do you believe Elon
Wait a
Musk
second.
is
Wait a
also
second. Wait a
in
second. Wait a
that?
second. Wait a second. You got that, Ren?
Did you hear what he just said?
He said he's white, so his family's also from Brazil.
No. I said
a part of his family is from Brazil and they're white.
The Portuguese, yeah. So
Oh,
why
you
you?
mean the colonizers? Okay.
You mean the Europeans?
Yeah, there are Europeans living in South America. I know it's a weird concept.
Colonizers. I said what I
They
said.
still European. This mother. Jesus be offense. You're not making any sense. And it's definitely given that you're racist. So please
well, no.
continue on. Please continue to demonstrate how you're a racist.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Continue.
So but why is that the United States and Canada, like the only two states on the Western Hemisphere? I'm not talking about. And if you look at Europe, Africa, Asia, they don't have birthright. If you have a kid in that country, you're not legally a citizen. But somehow Canada, the United States.
Hold on, time out.
Go
Hold
ahead.
on. What do you think birthright citizenship is?
It's the Latin term juris de soil. I might have got that mixed up, but basically, if you were birthed in that whatever country, or like the United States, you're automatically a citizen.
So if I hold on, time out, please. Let me speak. Thank you. So if I get so just for an example, I'm not from the United States, right? I'm not
Right.
from. So
I don't know. I didn't know that.
No. I'm giving an example.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Let's listen. I'm not from the United States. I come here to the United States, right? I have a child in the United States. Who then is the citizen?
Are you talking about right now, or what I think it should be?
Right now.
Oh, yeah.
Per our Constitution. Who's the citizen?
Your child would be a citizen automatically.
The child would be a citizen, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Would the parent be? Would I be a citizen?
No, you would not.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure we were on the
Yeah.
same page about because you said that they give birth and then they shouldn't become citizens, and I was like, wait a minute, time out. It was just the wording.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
just
I'm
the
sorry. Yeah, I
wording.
apologize, but yeah.
Okay, go on. You were saying.
So to my knowledge, out of the major, G7 or even I don't know if you want to go further than that, countries in the world, the United States and Canada are the only two countries that allow for birthright citizenship. Why?
It's a lie.
No, it's not. What are you talking about? What okay,
That's a lie.
what did I say? What did I say incorrectly?
You said that the United States and Canada are the only countries that allow
Out
for
of the
birthright
G7
citizenship.
Out of the G7 industrial nations in the world.
Here we go.
Japan has birthright
Oh, wish she was
citizenship.
recording, Kevin.
Germany has birthright
No, that's
citizenship.
false. That's,
England
no,
has
that's
birthright
false.
citizenship.
No, that's a lie. Stop. Hey, why? Dispute facts. I know it's hard.
My daughter was born in Japan. I am fully aware that she has birthright citizenship.
No, they do not.
Yes, they do. My daughter was born in Japan. She has birthright citizenship to the United States, and she has citizenship in Japan.
No, the thing. It's funny. I know people from Japan, and the only thing they allow for birthright citizenship for Japan is if one parent is from Japan or a citizen, or the child is born in Japan. Both parents are unknown and have no nationality.
Do you know what a
All right.
Costa
Anywho,
is?
he's not wrong. All right.
Yeah.
Out of the G7, the United States and Canada are the only two. All right. No European nation or any other Asian countries have unconditional birthright citizenship.
Unconditional,
Only the
yeah.
United States and Canada out of the G7 do. Go on. So why is it a problem?
Why it's a problem is that it's basically you're scamming, you're taking advantage of our country's laws because we have, we are so generous with our benefits like Social Security. And so other nations that don't have that, that benefit, I am right.
So
No, you're wrong.
who's getting so hold on. Okay, guys, people have to be able to like flesh out the thought in order before we like start going in. So who are you saying is getting you're saying that the children are getting these benefits, so the ones who are actually born here are getting the benefits?
Yeah, so the parent will
Well, why wouldn't they get the benefits when they pay into the system? Because of the simple fact that if they're citizens, then they're paying taxes once they're old enough to work, and they also pay into Social Security. So how are they taking advantage of anything when they're paying for these benefits?
because the reason how they got here in the United States, we had people waiting over 10 years trying to get their green card, which I think is ridiculous. And so people skipping the line and basically cutting to the front and saying and then have
That's dumb.
Why is
I'm
that
sorry.
dumb?
That's dumb. It's stupid.
There's people waiting.
Because how are they somehow just by being born cutting the line? Now it would be another
parents are.
story. No, you would have you may have an argument if by some way somehow that birthright citizenship granted citizenship to the birth giver and to the father, but no, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It doesn't automatically. So it doesn't automatically grant citizenship. But because of the laws we have in the books, it makes them a lot easier to get citizenship that way. So they
source that, please.
If you not okay, also
what's your source?
So they changed it in 1965, where they changed it from it used to be we only got our immigrants from Western Europe. So now we got it from all over. They opened it up after 65, and one of the things they opened up is they have familial ties. The whole thing that the term they used was chain migration. That term comes from allowing having if you're here in America, it's easier to bring your family over.
But that has nothing to do with birthright citizenship, though. Like literally, immigrants do that all the time. Those from Eastern Europe do it. Melania Trump did it. So that has nothing to do with birthright citizenship. Those are two very separate matters.
So what I'm saying, if this family that has a child gives birth to a child in the United States, other than that, they would have had to wait years before coming in. I mean,
It took my mom. It took my mom 35 years to become a U.S. citizen.
okay, right. Even more better example. Like it takes you a lot longer than if you have a child here. Then you basically get
She
skipped.
had 2 children here, and after her 2 children were born, it still took another 10, actually longer than that, like 16 years.
I would assume your father was already a citizen, correct?
No,
So with both your parents you were not American citizens then,
yes.
but they were allowed to stay here, correct?
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, see there. Well, there you go. So you're not
But
being
only because Cubans get special privileges because
okay. Yeah, I agree. They're Cubans are. I like Cubans.
and how's that fair?
Okay, but so should we allow? I mean, do you think that we should, if I my girlfriend had a kid in I don't know, pick a country, somewhere in the world. Do you think that kid should get, even though we're just on vacation, we'll never go back there again? Do you think that kid should automatically get citizenship in that country?
If they were born there, sure. Why the hell not?
I really don't care.
Because exactly, I'm like, they were born there. Okay, then they get citizenship.
But
if they never plan to do anything with their citizenship, then by all means, okay, whatever. I mean, what does it impact? It's like it doesn't make any sense because you try to link birthright citizenship to chain migration, and it's just two different things.
So here's the point: the United States, we have a very generous welfare system. Maybe in some European countries have better. Sure, you can make the argument, but we have a generous welfare system, and so it incentivizes other countries that do not have the social welfare system that we do. It entices for them to come because if they have a kid here, they will stay here and they will reap the benefits of our social welfare.
What benefits are undocumented immigrants reaping?
SNAP, WIC. If you look in New York, they've been housed in hotels. You can't tell me that.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, that is true.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Who's paying for these
No,
hotels?
it's not.
It is true. Don't you shake your
You're
head?
talking about the abandoned hotels that they were staying in when DeSantis bust all those migrants up to Florida without New York City's permission, and then kept the money, and they didn't give them the money, so they had to figure out what they were going to do with all those people.
Where did the money
Even the
come from?
Ghostbusters wouldn't stay there.
Well, I think they would have stayed there over where they were coming from, but regardless, taxpayer money is
I
being
said
spent.
Ghostbusters.
Okay.
It was a joke.
Okay. I mean, I'm saying these migrants would have stayed there anyway, regardless. It doesn't matter if the Ghostbusters would.
Bro, he really took that literally.
Yeah, I know you're trying to make a joke, but it doesn't matter if the Ghostbusters didn't want to stay there. The migrants are housed there,
Oh my God.
and it's not free.
Okay, in 10 minutes yet?
Let me ask you a question.
My God.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Why does any of this matter? What do you think undocumented people are doing other than working in the shit jobs that Americans don't want?
I mean, that's kind of racist to say they only work shit jobs.
No. I didn't say they only work shit jobs. I said that a lot of them do, though. They work the jobs that we won't work.
Well, we won't. I guess we, as people who have citizens, don't work those jobs is because they're paying them such low slave labor. Like we would.
Hold on. I don't. Here's the thing. First of all, they're not slaves because they get paid.
Exactly.
But, however, they are exploited. I agree.
No, they are 100%.
But my issue is, why is your issue more with the migrant than the company paying them the exploitation wages?
Oh, I think they should go after the top, the echelon people. And those
that would include Donald Trump too, right?
I believe they just passed an audit where there was no illegal immigrants working in these companies, any of the Trump resorts or anything.
They were working at Mar-a-Lago.
No, the last audit they did not. They're auditing Mar-a-Lago, believe it or not. There was no illegal immigrants working.
Who told you that?
The audit, the IRS did.
Why would the
Do you honestly think that he would hire illegal immigrants? Because that'd be the first story.
Yes. I just want to let y'all know 28 minutes. 28 minutes, and it's gonna be night time. I just want to let y'all know that 28 minutes.
Howdy, y'all.
Howdy. Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
You did? Okay. All right. Fantastic. Okay. Hang out for like 2 minutes and then we'll get back to you. Okay. All right. Thank you, La. Okay. All right. So, Birthright, I don't know where you get your information from because you haven't provided us with any type of source. All
The
right.
IRS.
But there are very specific requirements, and it's mostly actually children who will receive a benefit. It's mostly children that will receive a benefit, and it's typically via school. But like the adults, they aren't receiving Medicare or Medicaid. They're not getting Social Security, unemployment benefits. They're not getting any of those things, even though they pay into our tax, our economy via state, local, and federal taxes. So when they go grocery shopping and they pay taxes, that's paying into the economy. All right.
Yeah,
When
I
they
know
pay
they're not getting Social Security, or what was the other one you said?
unemployment
and then,
benefits or
yeah, they're not-
Medicare or Medicaid.
well, I mean, legally they're not. That is correct. Now if they
Now here we go, because there's always a way to circumvent, right? There's
Well-
always supposedly this way to circumvent.
yeah, they can be stealing
Okay, sure.
a dead person's Social Security number. You get paid that way.
Source, my dear, source.
Let me look.
But wait,
And that's just
wait,
common knowledge.
No, it's not.
But hold on. That still don't work anyway. So if they use a dead person's Social Security number,
Yeah.
but the person is dead, then how would they file taxes with that?
They're using the person's Social Security number, acting as that person.
But if the person is dead, that means that the person has a death certificate.
Right. But then now
So
that
that
gets
means
reported.
that the
Right.
person is dead.
Right.
They wouldn't file
And,
taxes.
and when it, thank you, Rent. Like they're unalive, man.
Yeah. So I'm glad you asked. So this is what happens. So it's it's kind of a big racket within the the people that do the morticians and that I forget, I don't know what they're called. So they'll pay them off not to release that this person is unalived to the government. So basically, this person can be living who knows how much longer, and then the legal immigrant or anybody for example, not just legal.
I need a source for this. I need you to
Like
go
Weekends
find
at
me a
Bernie.
bona fide source.
Weekend at Bernie.
I swear, he's like you suggesting some Weekend at Bernie shit.
That's how I'm saying anybody in general can do that. That's illegal.
Please go give me a source showing me that morticians and funeral homes are supporting migrants by
not
giving
saying
them
all-
Social Security numbers.
No. I'm not
I
saying.
need you to find me one. Not even you ain't even got to find me
This is
all.
ridiculous.
Find me one.
Are you saying that doesn't happen? It doesn't
Find
happen.
me one.
I'm a source.
Who?
No, you're not, because your anecdotal
anecdotal.
experience. No, I need a source, a bona fide source, other than trust me, bro.
Okay, so then I won't use that example. So I don't even know what the original question is. I mean, I'm saying birthright citizenship is illegal, should be illegal, and
All right, one moment. Birthright is your name. Birthright.
Right.
Okay. All right, guys. So it's 400 of us up in here. Let's go ahead and tap the screen. Let's get to 200,000 likes, because that is the light goal. We still have $131 in our donation goal for the night. Everything with Erica is the name. Pay links in the bio, Cash App, and Venmo. I also have a PayPal. And right now we are working on the manifestation goal, which is the flying jet. It said it is. So the flying jet, I mean, pickle time or not. All right. So let's do that. Also continue to show love to the panel. Let's keep doing all the good things. Tap the screen, share the live. All right. Because 24 minutes, I'm going to sleep. All right. I mean it. I love y'all. I really, really do love y'all. Y'all know I do. All right. But I can't do it all night. Bubba has a morning football game that we got to go to. And then we have a bunch of errands to run. And then he's going to continue to beg me for that PlayStation, because that's all he's going to want to do tomorrow. So, guys, I need to go to sleep. All right. So tap the screen, share the live. Let's do all the good things. Try to he said it's pickle time, a euphemism. Stick around and find out. All right. Okay. Birthright, we're really not getting anywhere. So I'm gonna put you on mute so you can rethink your argument.
I'll make another. I mean, we're kind of.
Well, La is here also, so we like to talk to La now. The person above you.
Down. Erica,
MySpace.
Lena, Ren, I love you guys.
Love you too,
Kiki, love you.
I'm
MySpace
hoping not
just
to
crawled
fall
out of
asleep
the
on the
air.
panel. So
I understand. Thank you so much,
been
Kiki,
there,
for
done that.
being here. Y'all drop some hearts for Kiki in the chat. All right. Awesome.
So
Okay.
MySpace just crawled out of his little thing. Look, it's getting stronger. Damn.
Howdy, y'all.
Oh, fantastic. Howdy. All right, Shaqueen, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Oh no, I was just trying to address in birthright.
Oh, we don't want to talk to him no more, really. But you got 30 seconds.
Oh, I was just giving first-hand knowledge of that topic because I'm Jamaican. I'm living in Australia. I'm not American. I just listen to a lot of your lives. But he's like so wrong. Like I have friends that's had kids in America and they don't have any rights. Like even if, because most of them, they go to the US on vacation or for business. And if they have the kids there and they have to go back, they actually have to keep taking the kids before 6 months, or the kids would actually lose the citizenship. And they don't get any tax benefits for the kids because they're not legal. They don't get anything. So I'm not sure why he thinks that they do. And even the parents are still illegal if they stay over the time that they should.
Exactly.
Yep. So I'm not sure where he got that from.
Not exactly sure either, but
And why are they coming here to give birth?
They don't come there to give birth. So if somebody goes on business, my friend, she had her baby at 24 months. The baby was actually premature and she had to stay there because the baby was really ill. And she overstayed her visa. So she became illegal. She became illegal by she overstayed because her baby was sick, because she gave birth to her baby sooner. So she couldn't leave the country and she had no rights. She couldn't get a job. She had no money. Like she had nothing. So whatever you're saying, that's not right.
No, I'm right. I know the rules.
Birthright. You said she overstayed her visa. If she had a baby at 24 weeks, that baby was in the NICU.
The baby was in the NICU for months. So she couldn't leave the country before her visa was, because she has 6 months. Because even when like you get a visitor's visa, you have 6 months in the country, and if you overstay, you're gonna be illegal. And she couldn't leave because her baby was sick, and she had no rights. She had no money. She had nothing.
But the point I'm trying to make is that her child is now automatically a U.S. citizen.
Yes. So what does that say if the child is U.S. citizen and she's not? The child doesn't get any benefits if the parent isn't legal.
Guys, one moment. I'm sorry. Guys, I can't say this enough. All right. The 20 goes to Ren to drop. The 20 goes to Ren to drop. All right. So in birthright citizenship, it's been real. Like, appreciate you. Actually, I really don't appreciate you.
It's
but
okay
shout out to Jinx for they said get this racist POS up out the box before he kills any more brain cells or spews more hate. Love you. Love you too, Jinx. Drop some hearts in the chat for Jinx. Jinx got you up out the paint. Time to go. I didn't even feel like doing like a fancy one. Just go.
Hey,
go.
Keep that 20 and put it toward the go.
Just go.
You know, can I say, like, he is part of my tribe? Like, he's part. I think he's Republican. I'm a conservative myself. Me llamo Luis Apolonio. Like, I understand what he's saying, but he's going about it kind of the wrong way. But just like Shaqueen was saying,
do you really want to cape for that man?
well, he's part of my tribe. You know what I mean?
Are you getting a Jessica Ray? Yay! Welcome in, Jessica Ray. Y'all drop some coconuts in the chat for motherfucking Jessica Simone. There we go. I love saying that so bad. That's one of my favorite things to say.
When people they say things that we're not comprehending. It's not like we understand what they're trying to say. Like when Shaquin says, if that baby is born in the States, they have no rights. Actually, yes, even illegal immigrants, there's a different legal system, but they do have rights in our land.
What rights?
They don't.
No, hold on. What rights?
They-
I want him to
They
explain.
don't.
No, he has to explain.
Explain.
What rights do they have? Oh, but also Jessica, Coconutters, Royal Family, as you come in, tap the screen, share the live. We're working on the manifestation goal right now. So if anybody wants to knock that out, by all means, I'm not going to say no. All right. And also shout out to Rand for the $21. All right. So we are now $110 away from goal. Everything with Erica is the name. Pay links in the bio, Cash App, and Venmo. I also have a PayPal. And let's see here. You guys did great. So we reached our first goal. We hit the likes goal. So we're over 200,000 likes. So that's awesome. All right. We got to get the manifestation goal and also clear out this donation goal so we can get our pickle time. If you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say about pickle time. All right. So tap the screen. Do all the good things. What rights, Law? What rights?
Okay,
What
so
rights do they have?
even if you are an illegal, you do have to.
Undocumented.
Okay,
What
well,
rights?
it's still a synonym. Synonym. Because if you're arrested, you do have the right due process. If you are undocumented, they don't get to do or whatever they want to you. There is the due process. Those are rights.
So
That is-
basically, they have the right to not be treated like crap. Is that what you're essentially saying?
Pretty much, Rand.
So they
Well, no,
have
well,
rights,
no,
but they
no,
don't have any
no,
benefits.
no
They don't have
Did you
criminal.
any
mean
benefits.
synonym or cinnamon? Or did you
He
mean
meant
synonym?
I
he
said
said it right.
synonym. Yeah.
Okay.
He
They
said it
don't
right
have
the second
rights. They
time.
have benefits.
So we only got 20 minutes, but yes, like
So they have due process rights because that's the law of the land per our constitution. All right. Those aren't the rights in which we are speaking of. All right. We're so like be very, 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 very,
you know
very
what? That is an excellent question. I'm 39 and I've asked that. So if you are undocumented, should you deserve the same rights as a US citizen?
So you're asking,
if you are under the jurisdiction of the United States of America, then yes, in the event that you do commit a crime or that you are in some way somehow involved with authority, then yes, by all means, because you're under the jurisdiction of the United States. If I go over to England, am I not under English law?
but they don't have
If
any benefits. That's the thing. There's no.
I know that's not what we're talking. He's talking about rights right now. We know they don't have any benefits or anything of that nature, and he knows that. He knows that.
Yeah,
That's why his argument is moot.
And that's why he's choosing the words he's choosing.
Exactly. He's being very careful as to what he says. We know.
Example, what am I being careful about?
You keep asking, do they have any rights? When you know that this conversation was never about their rights. It wasn't about rights. We were talking about benefits because that's what birthright citizenship guy was talking about. That's what he was talking. He was saying that they were taking money from the American government. You do not take money from the American government via rights. It's only via the benefits where any money can actually be utilized.
I know, but
and undocumented immigrants don't get any benefits because they're not United States citizens. They don't have social security numbers.
Yeah, well, so here's the thing.
I agree with you, Rufus.
So here is the thing. Like my family comes from Juarez, Mexico. And then like you guys don't actually live like part of our life. But he is kind of right. I know people that sell social securities. They use them how they do it, but because I am a lifetime like criminals, like I don't know how you do it. I don't know, but they file taxes. I don't know if these people, the numbers are in the light or it is false, but they just get different numbers. They file taxes.
Source it.
Source
oh, snap. Thank you, Dark. Thank you so much. Y'all, draw some hearts in the chat. Oh my gosh. I got to see who did that. I got to get your whole name. All right. Thank you, Dark Eye Oblivion. That was friggin' cool. Thank you very much for the private jet. One day I'm gonna actually fly in one. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Also, someone sent $10. Jamar sent $10 towards any kick. Ren, I'll go ahead and send that over to you. All right, guys. If you are new here or just coming in, please, please, please. If you do want to kick someone, it is $20, or you can crowdfund it, but you do want to send it to Ren. Knee Ray is the name. Cash App and Venmo are in the bio. Knee Ray is right there on the screen. Can't really see it, but it's right there. Yeah. So cool. So I guess there's $10 on your head, La. We'll see what happens.
Keep the 10.
For what? What exactly did I say that was like, I'll just get rid of them?
I don't know. You got to ask the chat. The chat's not feeling you.
No,
They don't like you.
But you're in the you're El Jefe. I was like,
How would I know what you said? How would I know? They sent the money. How the hell would I know what you said that they didn't like? They sent it. Ask them. Say, hey, say Jamar. Say Jamar. What did I say?
I see. I can read it right there. Ruthless says, "No water for you or your family." The hell.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it's right there. Ruthless. No
Oh, I did
water
see that.
for you and your family. The hell.
I do see that Teresa said we don't like liars and bigots. Wow.
What did I
see that
lie
part.
about?
You gotta ask them. I don't know why you're very, very concerned with the comments though.
If you would like to go be in the comments, we can always put you there.
No, I'd rather conversate, but if somebody's gonna call me a liar, like I barely even got to talk. I didn't lie about nothing.
Sir, you've been talking for like minutes on end. What are you talking about?
No, I've only spoke for like less than 5 minutes.
This is why they said they don't like liars, sir.
Well, you've heard
So,
you heard me
quick
speak.
question.
What did I lie about?
La, what's your point?
I'm not trying to like defend him. He is part of my tribe, but he was like, well, they're coming
Why do you
over.
keep saying tribe?
Well, because we're conservatives, Republicans, they're annoying, I guess. But whether or not, like, we do think alike. Do people really have babies to stay here? Yeah, like maybe 1%. The rest of them are trying to leave their horrible countries. And when they say it was like they can,
Don't give them
when they
citizenship.
can't, yes.
What
They
would-
give them no rights.
Exactly. So what's the correlation here? All right. So they have a child here in the United States. Okay. Then what? What are they gaining from having a child here in the United States? Neither you nor Birthright can answer that question, because them having a child here in the United States does not give them citizenship. It gives
No.
the child citizenship, but it does not give the parent
It's just-
citizenship. So what are they gaining?
So what it is it makes it harder to actually deport the parents.
No, it
was like-
doesn't. It
yes,
doesn't.
yes, it does.
No, it
Because
doesn't. Once you overstay your
hold
visa,
on,
you're
let
gonna
me-
be deported. The only thing
No,
is that your,
because you
your
can't-
child is gonna be deported to a country that they weren't born in,
You
and
can't
they'll
de- you
have
can't-
no
you can't-
citizenship in the country
You
that
can't
the parent
deport.
is from.
You cannot deport a citizen, whether it's a baby or not.
No, they're gonna deport the parent, so the parent have to take the baby with them. That's the point. So the parent has no rights.
Hey. They will deport the parents and put the child in foster care.
Exactly. There's no benefit to the parents.
What's your
There's no
source?
benefit to the parents, and the parents have to make sure that the child is here every 6 months, unless the child would actually lose the citizenship as well. And if the parent can't come back, then there's nothing there for them, even the child.
Yeah, but you guys are saying like I'm telling you, Mexicano.
You
from-
don't know anything. That's the point. I know people that have had babies in the US that's not from the US. And the kids can't go back to the US because they've stayed in their country that the parent is from.
That is not
over
true.
6
That's
months.
BS. You got
No,
a social,
I know.
You got a
I
social
know people.
security and a birth certificate. You can
I have
come
a
and go as you
question.
please.
I have a
That's
question.
nonsense. See, that's
have
a
a
lie.
question.
No, you
I have
don't
a
know what you're
question.
talking about.
Okay. Hey guys, go ahead, Ren.
I want to know, La, why does it even matter?
Why
Why
does
does
what
any
matter?
of this matter? Why does it matter if people come to this country? We have a hand in destroying so many countries. So if people want to come here, why does it matter? I don't
That
understand.
that's an excellent question because so I'm 39, and when I was in high school, that's when the first Mexican wave came over. Right now, people are concerned because it's not Mexico no more. It's all over the entire planet, and these people will not gather arms and stand up with your Mexican or your American brothers and sisters. They don't want to have anything about American culture. It's like, hey, what if we get invaded by another country? Are you going to fight with your American brothers and sisters? Islam, some of the Muslims, they will say, no, we came here for peace. We're not going to fight with you. And this is what a lot of conservatives and Republicans are mad about. Nobody has no problem with the Mexicans. It's just like more of the Guatemalans, the Venezuelans, like, no, we don't, you're not our brothers, you're not our sisters.
That's not even true either, because a lot of people actually do join the army to get citizenship.
Well,
That's
yes,
from other
it's a
countries.
it's a very
Still be
it's a very
deported.
big it's a very big country, and you can take 20, 30 million. Like, yes, I know you can make.
You done said a whole bunch. I need sources for the crap you're saying.
Exactly.
I need
Well,
sources.
I want a source to say it was like, hey, if there's a citizen, it's a baby, and they're gone for too long, you're not allowed to come back.
I
That's
know
nonsense.
people.
Why
Like,
didn't
I
you
know
why didn't you
people.
guys actually attack this person? If you got a social security and a birth certificate that was like, yeah, that's not good enough, you've been gone for too long. That's complete BS. We all know
Do
that.
you know how? Hold on, time out. Do you know how you actually get a birth certificate? You don't. They don't just hand you a birth certificate when you're born. Do you know the process?
Do I know the process?
Yeah. Do you know the process?
You're born in a
How
hospital.
one born
You're born in a
here?
hospital, and then they give you a birth certificate.
No, that's not how it works.
You're
That
trying
is
to tell me you have
literally not how it works.
you have to
Literally, you
apply.
have to actually go down to the Social Security Administration office and you have to actually file paperwork to get a birth certificate. You can't just, they don't just hand you a birth certificate, your parents a birth certificate when you're born. That's not how it works.
No. You get a birth certificate. You don't get a social security number. You have to take that birth certificate
There
to
we
the social
go.
security office to get a social security number. You
Okay,
don't
thank
just
you.
get a
Thank you for
social
reminding
security
me.
number.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what?
It
Now,
was
actually,
11
that
years
does- that
ago,
makes
guys, and I only
sense.
did it one time. It was 11 years ago, and I did it once.
Hey,
My bad.
congratulations, 11 years later. But yes, you do get a birth certificate.
You do get a birth certificate. But what does
do.
that matter? Who cares? Who cares? There are plenty of
I mean,
American
like
citizens.
That doesn't make any sense.
I
So
mean,
you don't want the kids to have rights because it's not the
no, I
parents.
want them to have all the rights. I
But
don't.
the parents have no rights if they're undocumented.
So
It's
what's
only
the argument?
Yeah, so
Exactly.
so my girlfriend, she was 22 when she got deported. And when we went to her elementary school, we got like she's been here her entire life. She wasn't
But
born
that
here,
shows you
but
that she doesn't have
hey,
any
can
rights.
I finish? So we got she from kindergarten to graduate high school, like she's been here her entire life. And the thing the judge said was, you're 22 years old, you're breaking the law, you had your entire life. Your father had plenty of time. Like, we're deporting you. This is what a lot of people are upset. It was like, well, I'm trying. And even somebody said it up here, Alina, she said it took 36 or 16 years to actually gain citizenship. It should be a lot easier. Like, it is kind of messed up. Nobody's denying that. Every Republican, conservative, we will all agree. Of course, you can get 20 million people that says deport them. That's a lot of people. That's almost a little army. But you're still forgetting about your American brothers and sisters,
He
like
hasn't
another
gave
300
one
million
source.
people.
Ren, what the hell is he talking about?
I don't know, and he hasn't given one source. And
You guys, that's what it is you guys just want to fight and argue.
It doesn't. No, it don't. You don't make any sense whatsoever. So if you're okay with the children having the rights of an American citizen, in which they are via birthright citizenship, if you're okay with that, then what is your actual issue? What is your argument? Please, and try to be as concise and succinct as possible. Don't take us on a journey. I'm tired of going on journeys.
There is no argument. I came up here to talk with my American brothers and sisters. If that's all you want to do is argue and fight, I'm thinking about how we can make.
No one is trying to fight here.
Yes,
I literally hate volatile words. I do. I detest volatile words.
You just
do
asked
not
me
pay
what-
the because you're the one who came up here and said that you agree with birthright in birthright citizenship.
No,
you
I
said
didn't.
that you agree
I
with
didn't
them.
say I agreed. I did not
Yes, you
choose.
did.
Yes, in the chat, you kept saying, "Can I come up and defend him?"
And when you first opened your mouth, you said you agree with him because that is he's a
No.
part of your tribe. You said he's a part of. You said he's right, and I want to talk about what he said. He's a part of my
No.
tribe. I'm a
No, I didn't.
Republican. No, you
He's
said I'm a
right.
conservative, and I guess he's a Republican.
You said you're choosing your words right, and I said no. He's part of my.
Bruh, that was like 7 minutes into the darn going talk.
No, he's
Like
not.
the chat heard you say it. Everyone on this
No, they
panel
didn't.
heard you say it.
You can go ahead and replay it because I haven't been on here that long. I never said he was
You
right.
haven't been up here for bruh.
I never said he
Excuse
was
me?
right. I
You
never
were
said-
talking when I
No.
said you were talking when it was 12:28 a.m. my time. It
Yes,
is
and
now
then-
12:58 my time.
And then send me the video. It was like, I agree with him. He's right. I never said that. He's not right. I don't agree with him. So since you got the actually send me the video.
He is
where-
lying. He's fucking lying.
You said that you come to defend him because he's.
I
in your
don't agree
tribe.
with them. I never even chose those words. I don't agree with him. I didn't say he's right. I said he belongs to my tribe. That's
He
it.
is full of shit.
Well, then make a video. You already got the time
So
slot.
what
Just
are
because I'm in
you
the mood.
talking against? What's your point?
My point is I understand where they're coming from. I don't agree with them.
But they
Team
don't know
MAGA?
what you're talking about.
No, I'm a conservative. God comes first.
You guys don't
And-
care about God.
And then when it comes to Trump, fuck him too. Don't care.
Oh, but you're a Republican and you're a Trump supporter.
No, see, you guys don't even listen. I'm a conservative. I don't like Republicans.
And you voted for Trump.
Yes, I voted for him.
Okay, so you're a Trump supporter.
Jinx, he can't be a Christian nationalist. He's Mexican. They won't accept him.
Yeah, they don't like you guys.
Yeah.
so-
See, now you get it. Now you're listening. God bless you.
But
babe.
you voted for Trump,
I did.
so that makes no sense.
How?
Don't do that,
How?
Drea, because then I'll shut my Cash App down. I don't have time
How
for my
does it
Cash
make
App to
no
be shut
sense for
down.
you to vote for Trump when you're Mexican?
So what are you trying to say? That I'm
He doesn't like you
unintelligent
guys,
or
so it makes no sense.
actually this is what a lot of people don't get it. Like he's not likable. But he is a capitalist. There are people I do business with that I don't like. I don't like them. They're horrible people. They want to take their time paying their bill. I
Okay,
don't
so
like
you're
them.
just
So
not
as a,
smart.
hold
You
on.
get
So
that?
as an immigrant, why did you feel like Trump was the better fit?
No, but I'm an American.
His family is from Mexico.
Yes.
Kamala Harris was unqualified to be president.
Oh, was
Nobody's
Trump qualified?
talking to you.
Oh, hey, who said that?
I said that.
Okay, so let me put it this way. Are you qualified to be president?
No, because I'm not 35 years old.
But would you be a good president? Try to do right?
Yeah, I think I do.
Make laws for the people? But you're
Yeah.
not, but you believe there is no qualification. But
You
you
know
gotta
he has
understand.
qualifications because he voted for Trump. So
I
you're gonna
Hey,
do something that
come
he
on.
does.
Let's not
don't know,
insult.
Jennifer. I don't know. I
Let's
don't know
not
what's happening,
insult
but I'm
one
about to call an
another.
audible.
No, you don't
Like,
have
look
to
at-
insult me to talk to me.
Like, look at Eric.
You said that
Hold
Kamala
on,
is
Shaquin.
qualified.
Shaquin.
You voted for
Shaquin.
Trump.
Like,
Shaquin.
look
Okay.
at
You
look
don't
at
care about
Eric.
qualifications.
Look at Erica.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure you guys would say she's not qualified, but she probably
I
makes a
would say
great
Erica is
president.
more qualified than
Hey,
Trump.
Okay, yes, but she's not qualified, but she would make a great president. She would try to do everything that she
But
could.
Trump doesn't make a great president.
Hey,
So what's your point?
come on, be nice.
She doesn't have to be. Don't talk to her that way.
What, to
Don't
say
do
be
that.
nice?
Yeah, she doesn't. She hasn't
What's-
said anything that would require you to even say that. Shout out to Irene for the 2, and shout out to Kristen. Thank you, Kristen, also for the 10 for the goal. Great live. Thank you, love. Y'all drop some hearts in the chat for Irene and also for Kristen. All right. So there we go.
And
I
don't
swear to
forget
God.
that 10. Don't forget that 10 you took.
Yes, but Erica's not qualified.
You let me keep the
I
let me
would
keep the
vote
10,
for her.
Ren.
I would
Yes.
love for a regular.
All right, another 10 from Ren.
But you said that Kamala wasn't qualified.
Drop some hearts in the chat for Ren for the 10.
Yeah, she's not qualified. She isn't qualified.
Oh,
correct.
so is Trump more qualified
88.
than
Ooh.
What is
Kamala?
it?
Just have a Kai heart.
I got to send you something. Hold on.
I got a Kai heart, I guess.
You know what? No matter what you think about Donald Trump, everybody is upset, and all American citizens, and even some undocumented, everybody is paying attention to the United States government. Erica's not qualified. I'd vote for her. I was like, finally, a regular person. When they asked me, when they asked me who I wanted,
person?
Oh, I see why you did that, Ren.
How
Okay.
is Trump a regular person?
All right, shout out to Ren for the 8. Got to keep this even. Got it. Well,
Not
keep it
even
whole.
just, not even
I know
just
why you sent the 8. I know why you see that. I know why you did it.
I'm like, that's
Not that
wrong,
number.
wrong.
Not that
No,
number.
No, man.
Not why this nationalist is on the panel.
Right. The
Tap,
devil
tap,
is a lie.
hey, I'm a
Tap.
nationalist.
Yeah, that's crazy as hell that you are a Christian nationalist as a fucking ethnically
Oh no, I'm not.
Hispanic man.
I'm not Christian. I'm a Catholic.
Oh my God! All right.
I
Life.
just study Christianity. Well, here.
What is life right now?
Since I answered some of your questions.
Christianity? Or do
Yes,
I have
Catholicism is a part of Christianity.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
it's a
know, but
sect.
we're not good enough for Christians. I don't know what their trip is. But Miss Erica, host, do you think, even with your qualifications, do you think you could be a good president?
Who, me? No, I know better and don't think I don't have hubris to think that I would be qualified to actually run for president. No.
And what do you think the qualifications should be? Like, what are the top 3?
The top that one, not be a felon. That'll be the first one, not be a felon.
That's number
right.
1, felon.
Yeah.
Because
not be a felon.
You know, like 60% of our lawmakers, they're all felons. Did you know that?
Where are the convictions?
I need a source on that.
Well, I mean, so I do talk with the younger generation, like you guys.
Look, why don't you have a source for anything? Where's your source? Where's your source that says that 60% of politicians are criminals, are felons? Where is your source?
It's very easy. It's very easy to look up. It's very easy to look up.
Let me tell you
My
how bad
God.
his lying is.
Go ahead,
Even
Ren.
Team MAGA is like, we need a source. When your teammate is like, we need a source, it's real.
So yeah, like please do tell us.
Oh no, hey, so you know what?
Yeah.
I get what you're going, but isn't that an interesting subject? Like, how many of my congressmen and senators are felons? It's very easy to look up.
Do you know what a felon is?
Yes, I do know what a felon is.
What is a felon?
It is.
Tell us.
It's when they put you in an orange suit when you're in jail. Or
Did you just say when they put you in an orange suit? What?
When you get convicted of a felony.
Yes. Do you know the difference between when you're locked up, the blue suit and the orange suit?
That has nothing to do with a felony.
Yes, it does. Well, maybe your state's different, but in Colorado,
if you're non-violent, they put you in a blue, and then if you're violent, they put you in an orange.
Guys.
No, if it's a felon, you're
guys,
always
hold
gonna-
on. No. No.
Yes.
No. No. No.
Yes,
A
there's-
felon.
there's-
A felon is. Oh my God.
There, when you go to jail, they put you in a.
I said no.
And then if,
no. No. No.
You're,
No. 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 No.
okay,
No.
John.
No.
And then when you're in
No.
whites, when you're in whites,
No. No. No.
Hold on.
dude, come on, man. We're having a decent
Absolutely not.
conversation.
No. No.
No, he was saying something when you're white. What?
So when when they dress you in white, you're a lifer. When you're in orange, you're a felon. Like, why do you think? Why do you think when you see everybody, they're in different?
Sir, you're not bright.
So when they
Go
dress
ahead.
you in white, you're a KKK.
Queen, hold on. I just need 30 seconds of quiet. so I could do this announcement. Anybody that want pickle time, there is still $80 till go. If y'all don't want,
Oh no, it's 70. It's 70. It's
$70 till go. So I need y'all to go on ahead and get this $70.
I
so
haven't
we
had them.
Shout out to shout out to Jessica Simone for the 10 for let's get the goal down. I'll get it started. Yes, thank you, Jess. Appreciate you. Y'all drop some hearts in the chat. But drop some hearts in the chat for motherfucking Jessica Simone. All those some coconuts. Y'all can tell I'm getting tired because
The
I'm
new
getting
one,
tongue
yes.
swag.
The one in the freezer.
Alina, you're not on
Alina,
mute.
you're not on mute, babe.
Let me mute her. There we go. All right. I was like, what's Alina talking about? Okay.
La,
What the hell is Law talking about?
La got 10 on his head.
What is Law talking about? Oh, yeah, guys. Pay links are in the bio. Everything with Erica, Cash App, and Venmo. I also have a PayPal. Woo, child. Woo, child. Hello. Okay. Law.
Well, the question
Law,
was,
the only question that was asked of you is what is a felon? A felon is a person who is convicted of a crime. All right. That is a felon. All right. A person who is convicted of a crime. Tis it and tis all.
I'm convicted of a felony of crime.
yeah,
though.
because that is
Misdemeanor,
that's more federal and not state. It's not
Man,
a
Are you
another.
fucking
it's not a
Shut
misdemeanor.
up, Ran. Shut up, Ran. Shut up, Ran. Shut up, Ran. Shut up. Protect the live. Tap, tap, tap the screen and protect the live.
Tap tap tap. Here, let me start tapping.
Did he just say a felon is only
Federal.
at
Yeah,
federal
he did.
level?
He absolutely did.
I can't keep dealing with
Chat,
this
is this
shit.
real?
I can't keep dealing with this.
Well, how do you? Well, you know what? I do know the difference between the jumpsuits. How are you going to describe a felon?
Okay, wow. Let me ask you a question.
No, how?
If you you in Colorado, right?
Yes.
If person A in Colorado unalives person B in Colorado, is that a felony?
Yes, it is, and that
Okay.
is
Hold on. Is it a federal felony or is it a state felony?
The latter one.
Oh, I'm gonna say
MAGA, this is not a team project. It's not a
Sorry,
group
sorry.
project.
it is. Well, I couldn't tell you about unaliving, but I'm gonna guess it is federal because then they go to like the unalive penalty. The state can't really do that. That comes down from the feds.
What?
Actually, no. That's inaccurate.
When I get my soundboard hooked up,
Well,
I'm
how did?
gonna get that sound with Dave Chappelle where he's like, "What?
What?
Okay."
I like this sound right here. I like this sound. Boo this man.
Well,
Boo.
I'm a conservative. I can laugh at that.
Oh God.
Lie.
I don't know how to stay calm.
You are loud and wrong.
Yes, but I've asked you,
should
like,
be
what?
loud.
Oh, Jesse, I haven't seen Jesse in so long.
You can be loud. You can be wrong, but you should never strive to be loud and wrong. That is a state crime. It is
Hold
a
on, Ren.
state. Go ahead.
Ren, he girl.
I
Hey,
know.
y'all, let me just get these out. Shout out to Jesse for the 5. Jesse said, Buddy is intellectually ill-equipped for these types of conversations. Shake my head. Ain't that the truth? All right.
Who, the guy that was like, no. I agree with you guys.
No, that was me. I had to put my deep voice on because you weren't listening. All right. So that was me.
You. That wasn't you. I was watching.
Okay. All right. If you say so. All right. Shout out to, I already put Ren's in there, but Ren did send 10. Even the Coco host is like, come on, guys, let's go.
Okay.
All right. Shout out to Chandra for the 20 for awesome live. Thank you so much, Chandra. And also shout out to Avery for the 3 for, what did she say? For live goal. This is Thank you. Thank you very much, Avery. I appreciate you. All right. So if I do the math right, that's $18, right? Yep, that's $18 from 60. So that's 42. All right, guys. So we're $42 to go. We are getting there. We're getting closer. Because this is literally the last thing that we got to knock out before we can
You
get
said it
there.
was a 20. You said 20 or something.
Okay, yeah.
It's 20, so it's $32 to go, and also just got 5 from Peyton, so we're now $27 from goal. Thank you, Rand, for doing the math for me. I appreciate you. All right, so there we go. $27 to go. Cash App, Venmo, everything with Erica. Also have a PayPal, pay links in the bio. All right.
All right, so yes, you got.
I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm just gonna be honest because you don't know what you think you know.
You don't know things.
No, I mean you guys are right. If you unalive somebody, yes, this is the state that's going over you because the executive federal branch they're not allowed to go after you for doing that.
The only way.
But
it
you
would
see,
be
but
fair is
when you
if
guys
cross
attack
a
somebody,
line.
everything starts to get erratic and nobody can actually be on the same page. We can agree to disagree. We can
I don't believe in agreeing to disagree.
You don't believe in it?
No.
I don't.
So then how do you get along with your common man and woman?
I don't agree to disagree on people's rights and things like that. I don't. Now, if you want to agree to disagree on whether pineapple belongs on pizza, cool. If you want to agree to disagree about the fact that chocolate chip cookie ice cream is the best ice cream there is, cool.
I disagree with that.
A lot of people do, and I'm okay with that.
What have I said, and especially the end birth rights things? What have we exactly said? Well, no, that guy was erratic. But what have I said that she was like, I completely disagree with you?
You didn't actually say anything on it
But
that made
I
any
know,
sense.
because I told you I came up here to
Because
talk to my American brothers and sisters. I don't want to fight with you. I want to join forces. I want to start in that damn capital.
Guys, I can't get any more payments on Cash App. Too many came in at one time, so I can't get any payments on Cash App. But it is cool. I just saw that. So if you do want to send something, I do have my backup eMoneybags 30 in the in my bio. So eMoneybags 30.
If they send it to me, then once your Cash App open, I can send it to you. Or I can send it via Venmo.
Whichever one works. But yeah, eMoneybags 30 or send it to Ren. Just let her know it's for me. But yeah.
Your goal is clear. Jennifer
clear.
sent 27.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Oh, Jen, JC. Okay. Shout out to Jen C for the 27. Thank you so much, Jen, for clearing the goal. That is fantastic. All right. I'm going to call a fucking audible.
Can I get 20 seconds?
No.
No, Ren. No.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, La. Give us your best 20 seconds.
Because now you understand. It was like, well, you never said anything or we're not disagreeing with you.
Give
But
us
now
your 20 seconds.
You got to understand. It was like, he's trying.
No one gives a fuck, especially me. Drop some hearts in the chat for me because I called an audible. So I want to see all the hearts. Thank you very much. Yeah, fucking tired of him.
Facts.
Just so tired.
I think I'll go now. I just came up. So.
Guess who's back, y'all?
Oh God, what the fuck does he want? He doesn't want anything.
Oh,
Queen.
I said I think I'll go now. I just came up to talk about the birthright stuff.
You did a good job. Thank you so much.
I don't think that he understands, but that's okay.
He does not. He doesn't. And he wasn't trying to understand.
I love your channel.
Oh, thanks.
I'm not American, but I listen to you a lot. And Hector, I think I followed you from Hector's live.
Oh, awesome. Drop some hearts in the chat for Hector. Yay. Thank you.
So I think I'll go now. But you're doing an awesome job.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I love you Black women in America.
Like,
you guys are awesome.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you, love. Thank you so much for being here. You have a great night. Oh, well, stick around. It's about to get weird.
Yep. I'm going to stick around. That's
okay. I'm trying to tell you, it's about to get weird. So,
okay.
All right. Drop some hearts in the chat for your queen, y'all. Drop some hearts for the chat for your queen. All right. Oh, okay. Team MAGA, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes of our time tops. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. So why did you vote for Donald Trump?
Because I actually worked on his campaign as working in advance.
Oh, you're that guy.
Yeah, and then I just got nominated or appointed for a job at DHS. So I'm going through the onboarding process right now, currently. So that's what
While they're laying people off, they're bringing sycophants on. Interesting.
Exactly. You're one of the loyalists.
why would you assume that? I mean, yeah, I'm
Well,
loyal.
somebody is losing their job.
How?
And then they're bringing you on.
No,
and you
no,
just
no.
told us that you worked
No.
on his campaign. So
Yeah,
you are one of
no
the
one's losing
sycophants.
a job. No one's losing a job.
He's
Why
not
would you-
doing layoffs.
So okay, I guess be more clear. So the position I am going for, it's a politically appointed position. So when he took office on January 20th, the Biden administration, those who Biden appointed for those, they left. That happens every turnover or party change.
I don't care about any of that. Why did you vote for Trump?
I just told you I worked for him.
I don't give a fuck. That's not answering the question, sir.
Oh, I mean, policy wise, that's what you're wondering. Okay, yeah. So the one policy that I agreed with the most was the tax cuts in 2017 because the bottom 20% of earners saw their federal tax drop in the lowest level, I think, in 40 years. If you made under 100K.
So you mean the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act that gave the middle class an average tax cut of about $910? That's a whopping savings, guys. Whopping. Hey, who bought a house with their average savings of $910? Drop a 1 in the chat if you bought a house with your average savings of $910 from the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. Please drop a 1. Santana, get the hell out of here. In the favorite op of the North. Oh, golly Jesus. I just want to know who did it. I just want to know.
They said 1 on the Sims 4. They built a mansion on the Sims.
I know that's right. Living large. They was on MTV Cribs.
But
Okay.
considering the way they messed up the deductions, a lot of
Exactly.
people didn't even get that 900 savings.
So then they even changed the homeowner's deduction.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. I'm sorry. What did you say?
You have a source on that?
A source on that? Sure, I'd be happy to get you one. Rand, do you want to speak to it? Oh, and by the way, I'm sorry, Rand. I'm so sorry. I know Jesse meant this for law, but I'm going to read this for you, Team MAGA. Jesse sent $5 and said, "What the fuck is Buddy not acknowledging the top?" Oh, that's another one. That's another one because this ain't even the broccoli comment. Look at me trying to be fast. Jesse said, "What the fuck is Buddy not acknowledging the top 1% benefited heavily from the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act?" Facts. And also Jesse said,
Who's Jesse?
"Sir, what type of broccoli are you smoking? Because it sounds like some good stuff." Yeah, you on that good gardening. Mm-hmm. You built you a nice garden with that $910.
I never said anything about the top 1%.
I know they're asking, are you just gonna forget about the top 1% and the tax cut that they received because their tax cut was great? They saved on average about $61,000 in taxes. So there's that. That's a huge difference. And I know you're gonna say, well, they make more money.
Well, okay, so I guess when it personally, pertains to myself. So besides the tax cut, the Jobs Act also, or the Tax Cut Jobs Act, it also doubled the exemption for the death tax. So my dad, my father passed away 2018, and because I got 3 other siblings, his estate the 40% tax was not applied because it's over $10 million, and so I got untaxed. The dividend or whatever you want to call it from my dad's estate. So
Team MAGA just really explained to us exactly why he voted for Trump.
Yeah.
And he didn't even realize it.
I wasn't even listening. Damn it. I hate when I do that. Go ahead.
He said that they split $10 million of his father's estate.
Oh, the estate tax.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And he got money. So that's why he
You're
likes
rich.
Trump.
That's
Mhm.
it. You got money. That's
I'm
it.
not rich. My dad was rich.
The
Yeah, but he
estate
left
tax
you
there,
money.
and he left. Thank you, Rand. Good.
You got generational wealth, and you want to make sure nobody else gets it. I understand. Thanks.
How would I not make sure anyone else gets it?
Do you think that Donald Trump's tax plans that he's planning on continuing to put in will benefit the people that need to build generational wealth, or is it going to benefit the people who already have it?
It's going to benefit the people that start businesses and jobs, or
So is everyone supposed to become a business owner? Because if everyone owns the business, who works at the business?
well, the labor.
Who's going to be the employees? If everyone owns a business, who's going to be the employees?
Well, the owner of the business is going to have laborers, but if I don't know if you knew that of all the 100% of the jobs in America, 85% of the jobs in America are held by in the private sector. Only 15% is by government.
What the hell they got to do with the price of tea in Ghana?
So my
What
point
does
is,
that matter?
well, it matters because you're not going to get a job from someone that doesn't own a business. The business needs to be able to be in the black. They can't be in the red every year as like our federal government.
Team.
Yeah.
You're not tracking the conversation.
What are you talking about?
You're not tracking.
So small businesses are the ones that are gaining under the tax.
We got to get to pickle time. Okay.
But even one point on the point we made earlier about the birthright. So parents that are not here legally indirectly get benefits from their kids that are the children that are born here through Medicaid. Also, so through Medicaid they get through their kids. Also through TANF, is it TANF? They get the benefits.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say for shits and shiggles, let's say that the kid has Medicaid.
Yeah.
How does that benefit anybody other than the kid?
Because they base it on the household as overall, which includes the parents.
How does
That's a goddamn lie.
No,
the only person that would get Medicaid is the child. So how does that hurt anybody giving health care to children?
Well,
If
you
they
have to
get
know what the
SNAP
parents.
benefits, it's for children. I don't think you understand how little bit of money TANF
He's
actually.
100% wrong. He's
I know.
100% wrong. No,
No,
so he's 100% right. No, what he may be thinking about, Rand, is he may be thinking about emergency coverage, but that's only in the event of an emergency, and is not the darn going undocumented immigrant that receives any type of financial benefit from it. Like they're not like given like insurance.
Indirectly.
I'm sorry, what?
I said indirectly. The first words in my mouth. Indirect. They do
They're
not.
well, the hospital still gets paid for their services.
Right. So
are they not supposed to get treatment if they're ill? What do you
that's
mean?
a benefit. That's a benefit.
Basically, he like
No, it's
fuck them
not.
kids.
I
He
know,
like fuck them
right?
kids. That's all.
He
don't
like
care
fuck
about
them people.
Yeah.
What?
But you
You're
want to know
like
what?
you're like fuck them people. You're like let them die. Tap
But I'm-
tap the screen.
But I'm willing
The
to
question
bet.
was, do the parents of the legal immigrants?
It's not. Stop right now. I'm not upset. I just want you to stop.
I'm stopping.
I just want you to stop.
I'm respectful.
And I'm gonna use words. I'm gonna use words, and I'm going to explain to the chat what is happening. Right, chat. Parents of children born here in the United States via birthright citizenship do not receive any type of benefits. All undocumented immigrants are entitled to health care in the United States in the event of an emergency. So what that means is, let's say they get sick and they have to go to the hospital, to the ER, right? Let's say they have to go to the ER. What ends up happening is that the hospital cannot turn them away. Now, someone does have to pay for that hospital visit. All right. So what ends up happening is that emergency Medicaid will reimburse the hospital for treating the undocumented immigrant. That's what would happen. But once they're discharged and they leave that hospital, they no longer have that emergency Medicaid coverage. 'Tis it and 'tis all. It's just our way of saying, hey, we recognize that although you may not be a citizen of this country, that you get sick, you may get injured. We want to make sure that you don't die. So, hey, we're going to take care of this hospital expense via emergency Medicaid. 'Tis it, 'tis all. I don't understand why Team MAGA wants people to just die. It don't make any sense to me. You just want them to unalive, dude.
I never said that. What?
That's basically what you're saying, because
So-
you keep saying that it's some kind of benefit as if they actually get Medicaid and they're going to specialists and doctors and whatnot. No,
you go to
sir, this
emergency
is an
room.
event of an emergency situation.
Right. But also they can go to the emergency room for something that isn't really emergency either.
Who the fuck cares?
Okay, I'm trying to make the point when Ren said
Who are
earlier.
who are you to determine what is an emergency or what isn't an emergency?
Well, it's not. It's my subjective opinion.
All opinions are subjective.
No, there's objective.
There's no such thing as an objective opinion.
But regardless, so when Ren said earlier, there's no benefits for being here. That's a benefit. Is that not a benefit?
So it's a benefit that the kid don't die or be sick.
It's not even. We're not even talking about the darn going kid though. That's the thing about it.
Talk about the parents.
We're talking about the parents. It's the parents who get the emergency Medicaid.
Right. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
The children, because they are United States citizens,
correct,
have access to actual Medicaid that will pay for their regular wellness visits.
100%.
That will pay for their,
Yep.
and that is perfectly okay. You know why? Because they were born here in the United States, so they're entitled to every single coverage and benefit that they can get.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't care nothing about emergency Medicaid. You know why?
I don't give a goddamn.
Because I believe that if people are hurt, harmed, or in danger, they should be able to go to the hospital and get treatment. Period. Point blank. I am for whatever it takes to keep humans alive.
This is some data, and I wish I had more recent data for it, but I am gonna read it off because I already know that someone is gonna be like, "Well, that's old, blah blah blah." Who the fuck cares? All right. When I find more recent data, I'll share it in the Discord under sources. All right. But this is, I don't want to lose the page. This is from the National Immigration Forum. All right. And per them, they said, according to Medicaid data, it says in 2016, the federal government spent $974 million in total on emergency and life-saving services for undocumented immigrants, representing 0.2% of Medicaid expenditures. 0.2%. That's crazy. 0.2%.
Okay.
Ain't that something? No. You're acting like it's costing us a whole bunch of money. That they're just somehow willy-nilly costing us hundreds of billions of dollars, maybe even trillions.
No. The point I was trying to make was it's not when Ren was talking earlier that what is the benefit of having the legal migrants coming here and having a kid? Well, the benefit is the parent. I'm talking about the parents. The benefit is they have emergency Medicare. I'm not saying the amount or anything. They get TANF, and if they're pregnant, they get WIC.
Can you look up if they get TANF?
They do.
I'm not asking you.
Okay.
It's just crazy because undocumented immigrants aren't classified whether or not they have a child that was born here. They're not classified by that. All right. If you're undocumented, you're undocumented. 'Tis it and 'tis all. Now they will be classified whether or not they're visa holders or if they not even visa. You're a visa holder. You have a thing. If you are like seeking asylum, that would be documented. Ren, what's an undocumented immigrant, Ren?
What you mean? I'm kind of blanked out. What do you mean?
Oh my God, this is okay. Like, what's an undocumented thing? Like, you come here, you claim asylum, or you come here via visa. Like, what
Mhm.
would be an undocumented immigrant? Because they keep saying this. Like, what would be one?
A person that overstayed their visa, maybe?
Oh, a person. Oh, okay, all right, that makes sense. All right, I'm so exhausted.
They also get
So
SNAP
tired.
through the child.
What was the question? You said, do they get TANF, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
TANF. Yeah.
God, it's like
God
definitely
forbid,
PJ
God
time.
forbid God forbid we feed children because fuck them kids.
I'm not
Fuck
talking.
them kids.
Yeah, I'm talking about the parents. You keep changing the subject. So
Oh my God. Oh my
You said
God.
that
Not
you-
again. Not again. Not a friggin' again does this thing stare me right in the face. Hey, Team MAGA, are you familiar with the 1996 Personal Responsibility and Work Opportunity
yes,
Reconciliation
by
Act?
Bill Clinton. Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. So that act, in fact, made undocumented immigrants unqualified for federal public
Oh my
benefits.
God, this is
This means that they are not eligible for most federal benefits except in limited circumstances. All right. And so, no, undocumented immigrants are not eligible for temporary assistance for needy families, AKA TANF. All right. You have to prove your citizenship. Whenever you go apply for a benefit, you have to prove your citizenship. All right. So, therefore, I did some more research for you. You give us a source now, please. I beg of you.
so you don't understand. Okay, so the child will get the benefits, and the parents will use the benefits because they live in the same household. Come on, you're not that. Come on.
I cannot believe this, friend.
Okay, but if they're only getting it for the child,
They will
let's
use them
say-
too.
Hey, Team Maggie,
Yeah.
have you ever been experienced TANF and WIC and SNAP before? Have you ever been on those things?
Haven't been on WIC or the TANF, but in college I paid a buddy half his benefits.
Oh, so you basically committed a crime. Go ahead.
Well, he did. Yeah, he did.
No, you did too. Buying them is still illegal. Go ahead.
Well, I basically paid half. I think that's the going rate. But yeah, that's the only experience I've had it with it.
What, Erica?
But my point is, if
Once again, per the National Immigration Forum, we live, baby. All right, I think somebody else got that, but I just really enjoy saying that, so I said it. All right, let me see. Are undocumented immigrants eligible for federal public benefit programs? Okay, hold on. Hold on. I want to make sure that I'm reading this right, because the question that I did ask was, I'm illegal. Can my child get TANF? That's the question.
Yeah.
And per the National Immigration Forum, it says no. If you are an undocumented immigrant, your child generally cannot receive TANF benefits, as federal law prohibits most undocumented immigrants from accessing public benefits like TANF.
Okay, you're talking about the parent. I'm talking about the child.
I said your child generally cannot receive TANF. I said your child. I got to say it 3 times like Dr. Umar, because when you say it 3 times like Dr. Umar, people tend to hear you. All right. So your child
Who's legal, technically
generally cannot receive TANF benefits. Okay. So since you think that what I'm reading and what I'm sourcing is wrong, please provide us a source that says otherwise.
In the fact that the child is legal and is eligible. I'm not saying the parent's not eligible for anything, but I'm saying the parent will use the child's benefits because they live in the same household.
Do you know how much money you get for SNAP as one person? Because you would only get one. It doesn't matter how many people are in the house.
Right.
You would only get enough for one person.
Right. That is 100% correct. Yes.
What the fuck is $90 doing?
I'm not talking about the money. I'm talking about the benefits for being here.
Oh my God.
That's a benefit. And also, I didn't bring it up. The state of California and New York do offer they offer benefits for.
So the undocumented immigrant is filing the paperwork on behalf of the child. to
Yeah, legal.
receive the TANF and the food stamps?
Yeah.
So
that's a
who?
benefit.
Okay. Whose name is on the food stamp card then?
The child.
The child's name?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you just source this? Can you give us a source? Please. Just
What
give
do I
us a
need-
source.
What do I
Give
need to
us
get
a
the source
source.
for?
Give us a source that says that the undocumented parent benefits from their child being born here in the United States. Give us a source that says that the child that is born here in the United States can receive benefits. Like, just give us a source. I want to see, because hold on, no, stop. As far as I know, in the United States, it typically works where the parent is the one who has to file this information. It is the parent who gets the TANF, who gets the what is it? The only one that that gets the food stamps. Like, can you just give us a source? Because I'm tired of going in this circle of you just saying stuff and then we don't have anything. Like,
course
I
the
just
parent- Well,
I'm
WIC
tired and I want to get to
too.
pickle time.
WIC
So I'm
too.
asking for a source.
So WIC too. They get that you don't have you can be undocumented. You can get WIC. But the parent, I'm talking about. I guess in regards to SNAP, a parent, no matter what they're legal or not, they can apply for their child, and the child will get it no matter what. And then California and New York give additional benefits
Can you go
if
get a
you're legal.
source? Did he ever go get a source?
No, he didn't get a source.
Go get a source. I
Okay,
don't want to
chat.
all right. I'll give you a source. I'll give you a source.
All right, thanks. Appreciate you.
Hey, Alina, are you asleep?
I will be soon.
All right, we gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
It was a long gap. You know what, y'all? Randy, you really want the source? No,
No, I don't.
you
I
don't.
don't.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Immigrant Legal Resource Center. That's the source.
The what? What is
The
it?
Immigrant Legal Resource Center.
What's the name of the
Public
report
benefits
document that you're looking at?
Public benefits for non-citizens in California.
We're just going by the state of California. So the state of California is giving this, not the federal government, but the state of California.
Well, California and New York. So those are actually SNAP benefits.
I know what you're saying. The point is that we were talking about the federal government.
Yeah.
And we wanted a source to show how these people get like benefits from the federal government, because each state is different due to
Correct.
states' rights.
Mhm.
So okay.
Well, also,
I got a question.
if they go
Why
to
are you more worried about immigrant children than you are about billionaires?
well, the question was, did you? Huh? Oh, the original question was, do parents or legal migrants, the parents I'm talking about, do they get benefits for having a kid in this
I
country?
don't give a shit. Hey, if Hector or Susie want to talk about it, fine, but I don't give a shit anymore.
Me neither. All right, Hector, what's up?
Hi, everybody. Hi, Erica. Hi, co-hosted with the mostest. Hi, Cat Lady. I just came up here to say one thing and one thing alone. It's often something that's thrown in our face when we have these conversations about things we don't like. If you have a problem with the state of California, New York, or other supposed sanctuary cities and the benefits they give to undocumented migrants because of how vital that they are to their economy, then fucking move.
Fair. Oh, get out of the country. All right. Okay.
Cat lady was diabolical.
Cat lady was wild, Hector. I'm cat mom, Hector. Is cat mom. There's a difference.
No, I do think we should end the subsidies for billionaires too.
Sure the fuck you do.
Can we stop?
That's why you voted for the person that wants to give them another major tax cut. Okay, gotcha. All right. Oh, Jesse. Yes, Jesse. Yes, Jesse. Jesse sent 5 and said he's about to get a source that'll prove you and Ren correct. He's a goofy. Yes, he is. But we are very tired of him. But Susie, did you have something that you wanted to say to Team MAGA?
Just really quickly, I was Medicare auditor in a former life, and people had mentioned it in the chat, and so did I. So Team MAGA is over here chasing after dimes, nickels, quarters, pennies, instead of chasing after, basically he's chasing after the money that jingles instead of the money that folds. You're worried about 0.2% in the budget versus, going after the billionaires. You're worried about people getting treated on the verge of unaliving. That's a law. Started in 1986, EMTALA. Basically a hospital, if you walk into a hospital and you are on the verge of unaliving, the hospital has to treat you whether or not you have insurance. That is not whether or not you were undocumented. Point blank, period. That is me, who was born here, a United States citizen. If I walk in and don't have health insurance, they have to treat me if I am on the verge of unaliving.
Correct.
It has nothing to do with my citizenship status. So, and what is also bombastic about it is the fact that these same hospitals will then treat these people that are on the verge of unaliving and then turn around and then say, government, Medicare, Medicaid, we need to get reimbursed for treating these people because we didn't get paid. It's charity care. Like they want to write it off as a bad debt, but then they'll also try to pawn it off to the public as oh, but look at how charitable we are. We're a hospital. Look at all these good things we do for the community. No, they're going to the government and saying, hey, we need to get reimbursed for this. This is a bad debt.
Yeah, with their hands out. Yeah.
Facts. We saw it all the time. I
100% agree. I just came back to say, I thought we loved cat ladies over here. We're taking back cat ladies from the negative connotation that MAGA's put on it.
No, we love cat moms.
We're going to say cat moms.
And cat dads.
All the cat people.
Cat daddy.
Cat daddy.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I was hollering in the comments. I'm not trying to prolong pickle time. I'm not trying to give Team MAGA any more shine. I just think that is crazy that he's like, they shouldn't be treating these people. They're treating these people because they're on the verge of unaliving. Like it is a law that got started in 1986. Like the hospital can't just boot somebody out because they can't afford to pay for treatment.
I never said they shouldn't treat them.
No, I'm not. But the point is, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like these people are on the verge of
wrong with him.
That's not my argument. My point is that I'm saying there's benefits for being here illegally if you have a child here.
That's not a benefit of being here illegally. That's a benefit that we citizens get as well.
Yeah, but I'm saying they wouldn't get that benefit back home.
Hey bro. Enemies of pickle time are enemy number one. Exactly.
Okay. I mean, whatever.
Hang up on this Mitch.
That's funny. Kevin. Hey, Mr. Woods. What's up? What would you like to add?
What's up? I just think it's mighty funny how it just completely went over his head when you're saying what federal programs immigrants benefit from, and he's constantly naming New York and California.
Yep.
Not really understanding that states have their own programs that raise money for immigrants for SNAP and housing, etc. And he keeps tying it all into it being a federal funded program, and it's not.
It's not, but you can't tell them anything. But it ain't. It's just it ain't. It's just not. It's just
and we hear that so much. We hear that so much on the MAGA side. That the federal government's giving illegal immigrants SNAP benefits and Medicaid and things like that. They're benefiting from. No, they're not. States are actually raising money through charities to be able to subsidize these immigrants because they still have to eat, they still have to live, they still have to survive.
Oh, you just unlocked the memory. I swear I had this conversation with him on late nights. I swear I did. I really feel like I had this conversation with you prior to the election on late nights with Santana.
Yeah.
I swear I did.
That was me.
We had this conversation before.
So he's peddling these old ass ideas.
Yeah, because we talked about the shelter and services program, and we talked about how what Mr. Woods just said. that the charities actually will raise money. So it's private money that is actually going towards the housing benefits that they get. And I know it's been a long ass 5 minutes. You stop that.
Right.
Okay.
It's not funded federally. It's funded by the states, not by the government.
If it's funded by the states, that's still that's still taxes.
Boy, bye. All right. Anywho,
Hey,
okay,
thank
guys.
you so much. I'll drop down.
Because you seem
All
like
right,
you're in a
thank
high
you,
tax
Mr.
bracket.
Kevin. Have a great night.
You
Erica, Erica, you about to be mad at me.
I'm not about to be mad at any of y'all. All right. If you want the pickle time, let's go. Because I am so sorry. Because this shit is ridiculous. I'm gonna do pickle time at the beginning of the show tomorrow too. Because this is crazy. I ain't got nothing left in me either, and I feel like that just took way too long. And I feel like a bad host. And so I am sorry. I am so sorry. So what is going to happen is that we're gonna do some pickle time right now before Alina falls asleep, and so does Ren. All right. And then tomorrow we'll open the show up with some pickle time. Then I do a restart because it gets weird when you do pickle time from the start. But good grief. God.
We just do one song.
Hell yeah, we can do just one song. What you want to hear?
I don't care. I'm tired as fuck. Like I
Me
was
too.
falling
And I gotta
asleep.
be up in 6 friggin' hours.
I
Not even
don't.
6. I gotta be up in 4.5, 5 hours.
Yep. I gotta get up in the morning and really nail down this technical stuff. So
Okay. All right.
yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff to work out.
Where's the playlist?
Oh shit. What? Why? It's Saturday. You gotta work?
Who gotta work?
My hair appointment.
Yeah, what?
My hair appointment.
Oh.
You gonna be falling asleep getting your hair done.
Yes,
done
which I
that
hate because
before.
I can't even like since I have bleach in my hair, I can't even like rest my head anywhere because then I'll like smush the bleach. What about round of applause?
You mean the Rihanna song?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm like, round of applause. What's that?
Round of applause, baby, make that ass clap. Bubble to the floor, make that ass clap.
Alina know all the songs. She
Why does she know that? Why do you know that?
I told you I'm outside. I'm outside.
Round of applause. I'm like, Rihanna? Oh, it's a song featuring Drake. Okay, I guess. Okay, gingerbread mount up. It's just gonna be us. Taking it back to the old school. All right. Where's the goddamn pickle? All right. As a pickle with my finger on my nose. All right. Let me get rid of this. Okay. I got to end on Twitch and I got to end on YouTube. Twitchers and YouTube, whoever stayed around, I appreciate y'all very, very much. Thank you so much. I hope y'all have a good night. We'll do it again tomorrow and we'll get like 2 or 3 songs off at the beginning and then we'll go into